afternoon and welcome to women's basketball.
Good afternoon, welcome to girls basketball. Rob Polinsky here with you on a Saturday afternoon as we welcome you in, and last minute trying to get those Cleveland Heights numbers and names. Wow.
Which is always an experience.
Yeah. So sorry for getting up here last minute, but it's Cleveland Heights in the black uniforms, Lorain in the white. Yes, it's junior varsity basketball on a Saturday live from Lorain. Out of bounds, it'll be Cleveland Heights basketball.
Pressure applied there by Rosa, junior playing JV, first year playing basketball since middle school.
And let's get you the names of the starters for Lorain as soon as we can on the inbounds pass. It's Cleveland Heights in the black, and they have the basketball. Lorain's in the white. And they go inside. The shot comes out, and it's taken away by Kaya Thomas for Cleveland Heights. She'll get it to Bogan. Bogan dribbling. Bogan picks up the dribble, and there's a tough shot from the baseline. Long, but then the rebound is up, and that is no good by Marshall. Still, Cleveland Heights doing a great job on the offensive boards.
Foul will be on Morales Smith, number 2.
Thank you, sir. We'll get a couple of free throws here. Starting for Lorain, it'll be Shadiman Charlton, Jada Morales Smith, Bailey Gomez, Danielle Witten, and Alicia Rosa. Those are the 5 starters. Free throw is up and in, and Cleveland Heights takes a 1-0 lead. Parker, great to have you here with us as well.
Yeah.
I'm not going to attempt the last name. I'll let you tell me who you are.
Parker Kapranica, senior over at Lorain High.
Great to have you with us. Cleveland Heights with the basketball, dribbling around. It is Bogan. Man-to-man defense for Lorain as we get started in this JV game, and there's a steal. And coming out of there with it is Shadiman Charlton.
Yeah, they went to the post, forgot that Charlton was facing up.
And with the basketball, they bring it into the front court. That's Morales Smith. On the right side, Danielle Witten. Witten foul line jumper, it's up and good. Witten with the basket. Lorain gets on the board, and they lead it 2-1. Man-to-man defense, there's a steal, and Bailey Gomez went to go for it. Lost control of it, and coming out of there with it is Marshall for Cleveland Heights. And we get a whistle and a foul. We're going to get a couple of free throws here. So we're in the early going, Parker. 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Lorain with a 2-1 lead. These teams played earlier this season. It was Lorain with an 8-point win in the JV game, and they are 10-4 on the season.
Lorain's had a little bit of an interesting spurt here with the JV squad. So we started the year off with a freshman team.
Okay.
However, due to some scheduling issues and roster issues, it has been a mix of freshmen and above on the JV squad. So there's no longer a freshman team here at Lorain, and they only play JV and varsity.
I think that's more and more of the trend, Parker, is it's hard to field 3 teams for a lot of high schools, so they either decide to go freshman varsity or maybe JV varsity. Both free throws are no good. They're coming into the corner. The shot goes up, and that's off the rim. Witten missed it, and it's an offensive rebound for Gomez. Pass inside. We're going to get a whistle and a foul as Rosa, a 5'7" junior, will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, she's been very, very solid this year. It's first year playing since 8th grade. Came in, they started her out on JV, and she's been playing very well. Earned a starting spot early on in the season.
Rosa at the line for 2. You see the first one go right in, and Lorain has a 3-1 lead. Rob Polinsky, Parker Kapranica, and Joe Bach here for WLCS TV 20. Second free throw a little too strong. Offensive rebound, and we're going to get a whistle and a push.
Rewind to Charlton. See her on varsity. You'll probably see her a little bit later tonight.
Good to see Lorain hitting the offensive boards here. And they'll inbound as that foul did not come in the act of shooting. Second team foul on the Tigers from Cleveland Heights. These 2 teams members of the Lake Erie League. Rosa had it, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay. Possession stays with Lorain. They're up 3-1, 4:52 to go first quarter. We're just underway. Substitution for the Tigers.
Yeah, she's looking for the post up in that possession. Got to learn to go low with it, not always try to lob it in there.
Sakina Hudgen comes into the basketball game. Pass in the corner, Bailey Gomez with it. Gomez on the three-point line. Gomez dribbling around. Bounce pass back out to Danielle Witten. Man-to-man defense for the Tigers. They kick it outside. There's a jumper, a tough shot. That's an air ball long. Arosa too strong with that one. And the Tigers with a rebound.
Yeah, really just force it up there.
Kyla Thomas came out of there with it. She'll pass ahead. There's a runner from the foul line. It's up and in. Nicely done.
Yeah, good-looking floater there.
Artene Green with the basket. And that ties the game at 3. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Lorain. It's 3-3. We're going to get another sub coming off the bench. Gio Hill will come in. Gio is a sophomore. Where they're making me think here on the Cleveland Heights roster, they put the years that they're going to graduate.
Oh.
Joe, I don't know about you, but on a Saturday morning, making me think.
Exactly.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Not me.
Gio Hill comes out there with the basketball. The pass ahead to Kyla Thomas. She scored the first point of the game. Rob Polinsky, Parker Kapranica, 3:45 to go first quarter. We're tied at 3, girls junior varsity basketball. Driving inside, that shot is missed, but an offensive rebound for Cleveland Heights. Back up and missing that one was Hudgen. And coming out of there with the basketball for Lorain is Shadiah Charmelton, but Parker, I think she was out of bounds.
Yeah, she tried to force it out baseline there, just not quite the dribbler. Plays more the big man role.
That court awareness, though, you need to know where you're at all times.
Yep.
That inbounds pass is stolen away, and now they're going to pass it ahead for Charlton. She comes out of there with the basketball. Double team, knocks over a Cleveland Heights defender, and then loses the basketball. Bogan with it. Bogan slipped, fell, and let's see. We get a steal. Players scrambling to get up. Pinto into the game for the first time, puts up a jumper from the three-point line, missed it, and clearing the rebound is Green for Cleveland Heights. For long outlet to Hill. Gio Hill in the paint, lost it, and there's going to be a foul that's called on the floor, and this will go against the Titans.
Very solid transition defense on the Titans there. Everybody got back fast, forced that from an easy layup into a foul.
Low-scoring first quarter, Parker tied at 3 with 2:58 to go in the first quarter.
Always exciting.
And for Lorain, I don't know, May, if you know who that is, help me out. I don't have a 45.
I believe that is Janae Jackson, a freshman
Okay, up
forward.
from the freshman team?
Yep.
Thank you. So Janae Jackson comes in. It'll be Lorain basketball. I think from now on I just need to take my cell phone, take pictures of the rosters that are in the book, and forget trying to keep score.
Yeah.
You'd think I'd know by now. They'll get it, the pass is deflected away, and coming out of here are the Tigers with it. Green with the basketball. Pass on the right side, and losing it on the way up was one of the Tigers, and coming out of there with it is Gomez. Her long outlet pass. Lorain with a chance here. Might have got away with a double dribble. Putting that up and in is Alicia Rosa. She has 3 points, and the Titans lead 5-3. So, Parker, some of your thoughts here early on in the first quarter.
Well, Titans been playing pretty well here, staying in a zone look, which is their traditional formula this season.
That 2-3 zone. Force the other team to beat you from the outside.
Yep, interesting. We haven't seen Kayla Mosley out here tonight. She's been splitting her time between JV and varsity. She might just be full-time varsity now.
Witten with the steal, missed it, but the return is up and in, and making that offensive rebound basket is Bailey Gomez. She gets on the board, and the Titans take a 7-3 lead. As you take a look and you see the Cleveland Heights bench as they get over to talk.
Yeah, the Titans JV squad here has 3 players who are consistent contributors on varsity. That'll be Simone Witt, Kayla Mosley, and Diamond Charlton. The 3 of those do see heavy minutes of the varsity side of things, but tonight, we'll see.
As you see right there, the story, it's 7-3 Lorain. That's the first time out taken by Cleveland Heights. Rob Polinsky, Parker Kapranica, and Joe Bach here with you on a Saturday morning, WLCS TV 20. You see Coach Feldman, Coach Plasek from the varsity staff sitting behind. Logan Wiegand, the JV coach. There's the two coaches and longtime friends, Mark Feldman, Scott Plassick. Talking things over. We'll have the varsity game later today as they play each other. In the backcourt with the basketball, Cleveland Heights, as they get it across, top of the key. Geo Hill has it. Hill lobs it into traffic and it gets knocked away, but the Tigers come out of there with it. In the corner with the basketball is Kaya Thomas. Her pass for Danielle Steiner. Her shot goes up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up, no, but a foul. We're going to get a couple of free throws. And it'll be Marshall at the line.
Looks like they called that on number 23, Daniel Witten, another player who we see a lot of on varsity.
So the Tigers with 2 free throws to try to cut down on this lead. Free throw up, you see it go in. For Marshall, her first point of the ball game.
Rosa checks back in for Witten.
Second toss is up and in. Marshall makes them both. And it's 7-5 Lorain here, under 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bailey Gomez with it. Gomez across the timeline. Gomez trying to get around Geo Hill. Her pass to Rosa. That's Charlton. Boy, tough, close defense here for Cleveland Heights on this possession.
Yeah, I think they're trying to expose some weaknesses here in the Titans.
Pino gets it inside to Jackson. Nice extra pass. Shot goes up, no good. Jackson working there and is fouled as she went for the basketball.
Looked like she was headed out of bounds either way, but
I think she was helped out of bounds, is what the official is saying. So it'll be Lorain basketball. Parker, that's the 4th foul already on, second foul on Cleveland Heights.
Yeah, 4 for the Titans. Titans do play very aggressive defensively, so you'll see high foul numbers the whole night.
Charlton misses the shot. Hill comes out of there with a rebound. Cleveland Heights can tie with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. And the jumper goes up, that is a 2, and it's off the backboard, no good. And with the rebound is Rosa. But her outlet pass is intercepted. Marshall with the basketball, pass ahead, shot goes up, it's around rim and in. And it's Kaya Thomas tying this game at 7. 25 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And it's a steal at midcourt, nicely done by Bogan. Bogan waiting for her teammates. 15 seconds. And there's a travel.
Yep.
Shuffle the feet. I think she was caught in between. That's Kaya Thomas.
I think she was deciding if she wanted to pump fake and drive or just sit there and shoot it. Decided to do both. Can't do that.
5'7" freshman. Make a decision and live with it. Is that what you're saying, Parker?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay. 5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Rosa with it. There's a 3. That's blocked. Nicely done. And we finish the first quarter tied at 7. So you're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS, home of Lorain City Schools. After 1, it's Lorain 7, Cleveland Heights 7. We're back with the second quarter right after this.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included. If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see and do things that will help change the world. That'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
With Parker Kapranica and Joe Bach, my name's Ron Polinsky. Girls Junior Varsity Basketball from Lorain High School. Cleveland Heights with the basketball. We're tied at 7. It was a interesting first quarter, Parker. Lorain got to an early lead. Heights with some momentum at the end of the quarter to tie it.
Yeah, Heights was playing some really, really solid, tough defense up against Titans and making tough shots just like that.
Yeah, there you go. As the basket is up, Brian Holland with the basket makes it 9-7.
Looks like we have Morales Smith, Simone Witt, and Kayla Mosley in the game here.
Yep, thank you, sir. As we reset the lineups here to begin the second quarter, Cleveland Heights on a 6-0 run to take a 9-7 lead. Lorain led at 7-3 early. Jackson with the basketball. The freshman in the paint. Got to get out of that lane. She does. She'll pass it over to Jaden Morales-Smith. Shot goes up and good. That's a 3 for Morales-Smith, and Lorain takes a 10-9 lead. There's a steal, nicely done, coming out of there with the basketball, 1-on-2, driving, putting it up. Boy, no foul called. Pinot with the return, it's up and in.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot more of those steals from Kayla Mosley throughout the day. You see it on Varsity and you'll see it on JV. She jumps in those passing lanes like it's no business.
It's 12-9. Lorain up by 3. They're in that 2-3 zone that Parker mentioned in the first quarter. And they extend. That's Mosley going out there trying to cause a jump ball. She does. And Lorain High will get the possession. So for Lorain, let's set their starting 5 here to begin the second quarter. It's Kayla Mosley. We've got Janae Jackson. Also in the game right now is Jade Morales-Smith, Tana Pinto, and Alicia Rosa. Those are the 5 for Coach Wiegand's team. And Jackson, I think, will get called for an offensive foul. It's a moving pick. She knocked down the Cleveland Heights player. That's Jada Bogan that she knocked over. It'll be Cleveland Heights basketball. Lorain having a really good JV season. They have a 10-4 record on the campaign. As we're basically about 2/3 of the way through the season here in late January.
Yep, similar to the Varsity. Varsity is sitting at 11-4 right now.
Artene Green with it, where they surround the basketball, and the pass will get off of the deflection off of Kaya Thomas and out of bounds.
Yeah, Titans put in 3 very, very solid defenders in Witt, Morales-Smith, and Mosley.
Into the front court comes Jada Morales-Smith. Morales-Smith with it. She's on the 3-point line. Picks up her dribble. Pass inside for Pinto, knocked around. Jackson with it. Jackson inside, put it up, no good. They wrestle for the rebound, and let's see. We've got a jump ball, I believe. We do. It'll go to Cleveland Heights. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. Lorain leads 12-9. Tigers with the basketball down 3. They have not scored, I'm sorry, they've scored 2 this quarter. Lorain's outscored them 5-2 in the quarter. An open 3 for the tie. It's up off the back of the rim, no good. Missing that was Green. It's out of bounds to Lorain.
Yeah, got a good look there. Titans were late to close out. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Yeah, you hate to see those wide open 3s, Parker, but fortunately for Lorain, that one did not go in for Cleveland Heights.
Which can definitely be an issue when you're learning the zone defense.
Right.
You'll see those passes breaking out that defense pretty easily.
With the basketball, dribbling around, Morales-Smith, her pass is going to be intercepted, and now we've got another jump ball. And the alternating possession gives it to Lorain, and that will give each team an opportunity to substitute. Coming in for Lorain is Bailey Gomez. She scored 2 in the first quarter, and Bogan returns. Simone Witt into the game, too. Thank you, sir. Simone Witt at the foul line. There's a 3 ball, goes up off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, back up. Missing that shot was Rosa. I think it was deflected. And they'll pass it ahead across the timeline. With it is Bogan. Bogan in between the circles. Dribbling on the 3-point line is Holland. Foul line jumper up, banking it in, and that is good. Janelle Steiner, her first points of the game. And it gets Cleveland Heights within 1, Parker.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Cleveland Heights has been doing that all night with those really tough floater looks.
There's a jumper on the left side. It's up and in. And speaking of a tough look, Kayla Mosley with a basket.
Yeah, our defense is phenomenal, but that shot is continuously developing. It's grown a lot throughout the season. Added that pull-up jumper into her game.
Baseline shot, no good. Lorain with the basketball and a 3-point lead. Under 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. In the corner, Gomez gets it outside. A right side three ball off the rim. Missing, and that is Mosley. They'll get it into Witt. The turnaround is short. And Cleveland Heights is going to come out of there with the basketball. Or there's going to be an offensive charge. Nice job taking that one. That was Jada Morales-Smith.
Yeah, Smith playing tight defense. Extended the arm there from Cleveland Heights. Just can't do that.
Not saying Morales-Smith didn't take a bit of a flop, but still, it's a great job by her to draw that charging foul.
Saw a very similar situation in the boys' game last night.
And what a big win for the Lorain boys last night as they knock off Shaw, 45-41. Great to see that. A couple of free throws late in the basketball game, and Jacob Addis contributing to that win for Lorain, and glad to see the Titans pull that one off last night. Dribbling in, it's knocked away loose. Coming out of there with a basketball is Cleveland Heights. Janelle Steiner losing it, and the Titans come the other way. Mosley, jump stop in the lane. It's stolen away, and it's Cleveland Heights basketball. 2:40 to go in the half.
Feels like Titans looking for a lot of fouls here, and they are getting none of them.
Titans playing good defense as they get out and move around. A runner from the baseline, no good, but a couple of free throws coming up for Jada Bogan. She's a freshman, 5'7".
Yep, fouls on 3, Bailey Gomez, as the Titans lead it by 3 here with about 2:30 to go in the second.
Couple of free throws for Jada Bogan.
Well, that'll give me a very quick moment to talk about our safety motto here at Lorain City Schools. If you see something, say something. Share your safety concerns with an school employee or adult. Call Safer Schools Ohio hotline, 844-SAFER-OHIO. That is 844-723-3764. Or text the Lorain Police tip line, 440-204-255.
Second free throw, danced around, it went in. Made them both, makes it 14-13 Lorain. Substitution, Kaya Thomas back in with 3 points. So, Parker, how long have you been involved with TV20 and with Joe Bach and with everything going on here at Lorain?
Well, really, the start of this year,
okay.
Bach kind of found me doing the school news.
Nice.
Told me he liked my voice, and since then he throws me in anything you find.
Witt puts the shot up, no good. The return is no good. They fight for it. It's loose on the floor. 2:05 to go in the half. And we're going to get a traveling violation, but I think it's a great opportunity for you guys and gals at Lorain High that you can take advantage of with this program. There aren't many high schools that do anything like this.
It's a phenomenal experience. It's not all just on-air stuff. There's a lot of stuff in the studio work, camera work. It's really, really a great time.
Cleveland Heights with the basketball down one, driving in, losing it on the way to the basket. It'll be Lorain basketball, as I believe that's Brianne Holland losing that one.
Yeah, tightly guarded by Simone Witt there. Just lost out of bounds trying to drive in.
So minute 50 to go in a half. Lorain leading this low-scoring affair, 14-13. Junior varsity girls basketball on this Saturday afternoon, final Saturday in January. As they'll pass it inside. Pinto with it. Nice pass to Witt. She has a jumper just beyond the foul line, off the rim, no good. Well, that was a beautiful pass. Witt couldn't finish, but that was nicely done. So Heights to inbound. 90 seconds first half. 14-13 Lorain.
Yeah, you see a whole lot of that here with this well-coached AV squad, making the extra pass. It really is important, especially on this level, to make sure you can do that if you want to win games.
Holland on the drive into the lane, put it up. No, 2 free throws coming. Chance to tie and then take the lead here for Cleveland Heights in the waning moments of the first half.
Looks like another foul called on Bailey Gomez there.
Again, these two teams met earlier in the year over at Cleveland Heights. The Lorain JV team with an 8-point win. Line left, good form, just a little too strong. Brianne Holland at the line. Second toss. High off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. And coming out of there with it.
Got in way too deep there.
Yeah, is Mosley. Mosley with the advantage, drives and scores.
Yeah, great transition basket there.
Kayla Mosley with 4. Lorain leads 16-13. Cleveland Heights JV with it, losing control. Now they're going to get it back. Bogan with it. She's double teamed, in trouble. They go for the steal we're going to have. Jump ball. It'll stay with Cleveland Heights. Bogan helped up there. And nice to see a couple of the girls from Lorain checking on her. She is going to come out of the basketball game here. So I think she was shaken up just a little bit. Oh, no, she isn't coming out. She's just giving coach something.
Yep. I believe that was Steiner checking in, though.
Okay. Thank you. She walked over. I thought she was going out of the game, but she just gave the coach something. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Cleveland Heights down by 3. A chance to tie here. There's the 3 ball. It's off the back of the rim. No good.
Another offensive rebound.
Yeah,
here.
They're doing good on that. And sometimes you shoot those long shots, Parker, and it leads to that. Holland with the return. She has 4, and it's 16-15 Lorain.
Long shots equal long rebounds.
Yep.
That'll put you in position.
On the baseline. And we're going to get a foul called. As driving the baseline that time was Alicia Rosa. 6 fouls on Lorain, 5 on Cleveland Heights. So neither team is in the bonus yet. Under 30 seconds to go in the half. Spinning and shooting and missing was Morales Smith. And Cleveland Heights will get the rebound. 12 seconds to go in the half. They've got time. 8 seconds. Tough 3 ball goes up. That's an air ball long, but they get the offensive rebound. And now out of bounds with just 3 seconds to go in the half. Cleveland Heights will drop back, so Lorain will get a chance here. 3 seconds. They get it ahead to Morales Smith. She gets across half court, pass to Witt, and she is going to get the 3 off. No good.
Chucked it up, hit the top of the backboard there. Not her strong suit in the game.
So Lorain with a 16-15 lead at halftime, as you see both teams as they head to the locker rooms to talk with their coaches. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the start of the second half. It's Lorain 16, Cleveland Heights 15. You're watching girls junior varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won. We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And to take you home in the second half of this one, we'll hand it over. Parker Kapranica will have the play-by-play for you.
Thank you, Rob. All right, so we have Simone Witt here at the wing, stepping back. Kicks it over to Mosley. Mosley sizing up the defense here. Crossover move to the left. Hands off to Witten. Hard screen set by Witt. Drives down with it. Couldn't connect on the layup there.
What I liked about that is after she set the screen, then she rolled off it, and that pick and roll is such a basic play in basketball. Lorain executed it, but couldn't get the shot to go in.
Yeah, it works really well. 9 times out of 10. Height strike. Looks like it was just lost control out of bounds there, forced by Alicia Rosa. Bailey Gomez to inbound, looks like Kayla Mosley. Kicks over to Witten in the wing here. Zone defense here for the, and Rosa, no good.
Again, it was a good play for Lorain. They designed it well. Parker just didn't get the shot to drop, but it was a great pass inside. But Rosa couldn't get it to go in the basket. But if they continue to do that, get quality shots, eventually they're going to go in.
Titans will retain possession here. Took a minute to decide who was the inbounder. Kicked it down to Witt. Trying to control the ball here. Yep, 3-second call. They stayed in the paint, kept pivoting, looking for somebody to cut in. Nobody did. Turnover Titans.
I think when she's there on that, with the ball in that situation, she's got to find a way to put it up.
Tough defense here by the Titans. Drive in, shot good by 32.
That's
Collins.
Marshall. She's
Marshall, excuse me.
yeah, from the varsity. She's 32.
Okay, all right. Rose with a layup, good. It's like Bogan driving in, kicks it down, dumps off, defended by Simone Witt. Tough shot off the top of the backboard, couldn't get it. Dump back down, shot's good by Marshall.
She'll be number 25 on the varsity, but she wears 32 for the JV team.
Wow.
Parker.
Witten couldn't control the pass. Bailey Gomez got it either way. Kayla Mosley setting up the offense here. Kicks it over to Witten in the wing. Back up to the top. Screen set by Simone Witt. Titans looking for a mistake here from Cleveland Heights, not getting it yet.
Cleveland Heights bench into this game now that they've taken a 1-point lead. You can hear them over there cheering on their teammates.
Yep, Kayla Mosley just lost control. His drive in on the outside. Couldn't handle on. Out of bounds, Cleveland Heights ball.
And Parker, to this point, let's give Cleveland Heights some credit. I mean, this is a team that lost to Lorain in the first matchup by 8. Lorain's team at 10-4, having a really good season, but Cleveland Heights is coming here and played a good basketball game. To this point, they lead by 1.
Marshall with the ball here, guarded by Witt. 11 Bergen. Foul called, offensive foul pushed off on Kayla Mosley.
Yeah, Jade Bogan with that offensive foul as she shoved her out of the way. And as I look at her name, they told me just to call her Jada Bogan, Parker, if that helps you.
Yep, got it.
So we've got a timeout on the floor. I'll let you know that for Lorain City Schools, now you can sign up for text notifications. Text Y or yes to 67587. School Messenger will send you updates from any building you selected in final forms. Connect with the schools and get updates from one system. You see it there on your screen. You can text Y or text yes to 67587 to receive updates from those buildings. And Cleveland Heights with a 19-18 lead here, Parker, is we are in the third quarter, and you see them huddle around their coaching staff. If Lorain didn't know it, they should know now. They're in a basketball game now. You're in the second half, trailing by 1. Cleveland Heights starting to get some confidence and feel that they can maybe steal this one. Yeah, the Titans have been on a run here where they've been playing not so phenomenal teams, let's say, and they've been winning by lots. And when you win by that much, you're not used to close games. You know, so when they do get in these situations with close games, it can
pose a whole new difficulty. It isn't talent level, it's just pressure level. Gomez to inbound. Kicks it to Witt.
Looks like a 1-3-1 zone defense here, pressure defense.
Haven't seen it all night. Interesting addition here. Kayla Mosley has the ball. Kicks it over to Gomez. Mosley setting the screen, rolling down. Titans setting back up the offense. Kick it over to Rosa. Rosa looking for the side there. Gets over to Witten. Bring it back up top. Motion offense and Titans here. Deep three. No good. Simone Witt with the offensive board. Let's see, with a foul called here. Tripped her up. Blocking foul. Titans ball on the sideline.
Titans been stuck on 18 for a while. Just 2 points in this third quarter so far.
Rosa with the ball up the wing here. Kicks over to Mosley. Mosley bringing it back up top. More motion from the Titans. Slowing it down, setting the offense up. Witten has it. Kicks it down to Witt. Witt driving. Shot good.
Nicely done.
Titans take a 1-point lead after that possession there.
Witten to Witt with that good entry pass.
Titans guarding here. Green has the ball, driving in, stepped out of bounds on the baseline.
I think there was a foul there, Parker.
Is it a foul? Let's see.
Yeah, on Lorain.
Yep. Foul will be on, looks like number 23, Witten.
Just the first this half on the Titans. Substitution for each team.
Morales Smith coming in for the Titans.
That's Kyla Thomas, who scored 3 points back in for Cleveland Heights.
Bogan inbound. Dumps it off to Marshall, under the basket, layup up, no good, got a little bit too deep there. Titans kick it out, transition opportunity here. Witten with the layup, shots up, and whoa, missed off the bottom of the backboard, got her own rebound and laid it up and in.
Witten with 4 points, good job of staying with it.
Out of bounds, thrown to the head, that looks like number 11, Bogan, just couldn't get it down there into the post. Bailey Gomez to inbound to Morales Smith. Smith now assuming the role of lead guard. Crossover move. Kick it over to Mosley. Mosley driving in, up, and foul call. 2 shots.
A nice aggressive play there by sophomore Kayla Mosley. Parker, she went right to the basket, and anytime you can penetrate a defense, you know, offensively, good things are going to happen.
Absolutely.
You know, sometimes I think teams get too content with just passing around the perimeter and taking those long shots. Obviously, you have a higher percentage of good things happening if you can get the ball to the basket. Mosley matches her jersey number now with 5 points.
Second shot up, no good. Splits the pair. Out of bounds. Looks like Marshall deflected that one out. Titans ball. Morales Smith to inbound here. 4-point lead for the Titans. Looking to extend. Kicks it down to Witt. Witt dumps it off to Mosley. Mosley goes up with it. No good. Stolen by Witt. Goes up hard and one.
Nice job, Simone Witt. Getting in the passing lane, getting that interception, and then not only putting in the basket, but drawing a foul and an opportunity for a 3-point play. And this is quite a run here for Lorain, Parker. They were trailing 19-18, so the Titans currently on a 7-0 run.
Yeah, just to highlight Simone Witt, who has 4 of those so far. They've had an 8-0 run and 5 of them. She has improved vastly from the beginning of the year. Now she's seen a lot of time on varsity. Just a great rebounder, great inside. Kicks it off to Marshall. Marshall bringing it back outside. Just couldn't handle the dribble. Back over to Bogan, guarded by Mosley. Setting up. Marshall going to set the screen. Bogan driving in. Just blocked off by Simone Witt. Thrown into Marshall there. Just chucked it off the top backboard. Couldn't get it. Bailey Gomez with the rebound. Titans in transition here. Kicks it up to Mosley. Tries to dump it off to Morales Smith. Nope. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland Heights ball.
think Mosley's got to do a little bit better job of court awareness there.
Yeah.
Parker, she could have just easily taken the shot. Nice that she's unselfish trying to find a teammate, but that pass was, she was too far under the basket by the time she passed it. Mosley's just got to take that shot.
.24 stolen by Gomez. Again, bring it up court here. Dumps off to Mosley. Threw it over her head. Out of bounds. See what went off of.
I think sometimes those are the hard passes, Parker. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you, but when when you're in transition, when you're on that fast break, it's easy to pass it to each other when you're standing still.
Yeah.
But that time, just a little too much on it from Gomez, and she overthrew the receiver, and it was out of bounds.
Yeah, learning those touch passes is the tough part. Green got fouled there by Morales-Smith. Be 2 shots. Titans up by 7 here. Minute 25 to go in the third.
Artene Green had 2 points in the first half.
First shot, no good. Second shot on the way up. Use the bank. Bank is open here today. Kayla Mosley running the offense for the Titans. Kicks it over to Witten. Witten with the open 3 look. Hit it. Far off. Air ball. Driving on court here. That was Bogan. Just threw it over the head of Marshall.
I think that's where Cleveland Heights, you just got to be a little more patient and set your offense. Sometimes you get in too much of a hurry and mistakes happen.
Kayla Mosley with the open look here and missed it off the front of the rim. Marshall with the rebound. Titans trying to force some pressure here. Can't do it. Bogan driving up. Guarded by Witten. Resetting the offense here is Cleveland Heights. That's Green with the ball. Stolen by Mosley. Mosley with an open transition look here. Lays it up and in.
Boy, nice job, Kayla Mosley. She's got 7 points. Not only does she get the steal, she gathered herself, took time, and finished the layup.
8-point lead now for the Titans. Mosley remaining in man defense. Marshall with the ball, driving in. A little bit out of control there on the whole drive. Stepped out of bounds. It'll be Titans ball.
And one of the Cleveland Heights Tigers a little shaken up, taking her time to get up, and that's Jada Bogan. And she is going to come out of the basketball game.
Yep, Steiner checking in.
Yep, Janelle Steiner, thank you. She has 2 points. Boy, a nice run here at the end of the third quarter, Parker, for Lorain to give them an 8-point lead.
Yep. Let's see here. Morales-Smith running the offense. See the Titans play for the last shot. Witt dumps off to Morales-Smith, kicks it over to Witt. Witt with the 3 and air ball. Yeah, that's just not her game. Can't take that shot. 9.8 left to go here in the third.
This will give Cleveland Heights an opportunity to try to cut into the 8-point lead.
Not sure what we had there.
Well, the official didn't touch the ball. They didn't want the girls to put it in play without him touching it.
Green has it. Driving up. 2.4 left. Driving in. Shot up off the side of the backboard. That was from Steiner. No good. So, end of the third quarter. 28-20 Titans. We'll be back to you after this break. Start of the fourth quarter here. Titans up by 8. Parker Pronica joined with Rob Polinsky and the wonderful Joe Bach. Rob, any thoughts on the game so far?
Well, I thought that was a big third quarter for Lorain, Parker. They took a 12-5 advantage. That extends a 1-point lead at halftime to 8. And a good run, good defense throughout. You know, you hold a team to 5 points in a quarter. And I thought they executed their offense pretty well. They were unselfish, the extra pass. They look pretty good here.
That'll be 11 Bogan, guarded by Morales Smith. Mosley out of the game. Defense by Rosa, stolen. Going up with it. Just a tough shot, and she nailed it. Wow.
She's got 7.
Well, yeah, it looks like she slowed down a little bit on the break. It was interesting. Caldwell with the ball. Screen set by Bogan. Caldwell picks up her dribble. Marshall with it at high post. Driving in on Charlton. Throws a shot up, a little bit of a wild shot. Couldn't get it. Kicks it outside. Spin move there. Throw up a tough shot. It's number 10, Green. No good. Stolen by Bailey Gomez potentially here. Nope. Looks like we have a jump ball. We'll go to the Titans. Gomez the inbound. Morales Smith waiting.
If I'm not mistaken, Parker, I think this 10-point lead is the biggest for Lorain today.
I do believe so. Rosa with a great cut. Dumped off. Shot is good.
Excellent. You described it very well. That backdoor cut to the basket, well done. Lorain executing.
Caldwell with a tough shot. Spin move, got up in the post and nailed it. Morales Smith pushing the ball here. Crossover move, kicks it off to Witten. Witten with a tough 3, no good. Gomez got the rebound either way. Charlton with the ball at the post here. Getting double teamed, looking for an escape. Morales Smith was that. 3 up and good. Made a 13-point lead for the Titans here.
Jada Morales Smith with her second from downtown today.
Good floater shot from Caldwell. Just drove right in, tossed it up, hit it right up the square, and then
she has 8 points to lead them.
Morales Smith bringing it up court, stolen. That's Bogan with the ball, going up here, transition. He's got a little bit too deep, couldn't get it. Caldwell gets the rebound, layup up and good.
And with 3 consecutive baskets, she's in the double figures with 10 points.
Titans continue to push here. Danielle Witten lost it off her foot. Rosa picked it up, tossed up a tough jumper. Looked like it was partially blocked there. Green bringing the ball up court, kicks it over to Bogan. Bogan on the wing. Floater shot up here, no good. Charlton with the rebound. Slowed down. Whoa, 3 shot, no good. Nope, that was a pass, never mind.
You know, Parker, we mentioned earlier that Lorain was really executing well offensively, but these last couple possessions, I think they would like to have those back.
Yeah, I would say so. If you've noticed here, the Titans bench is cleared out because a lot of their players are going to the varsity locker room right about now. So we do have a lot of freshmen here, inexperienced players who just aren't quite used to being on the court by themselves.
You know, with 4:27 to go, there still is time for Cleveland Heights, although down by 9, and the fact that they've only scored 26. If Lorain continues to play defense, they should be okay. Got a timeout for Cleveland Heights here, Parker.
Yep.
So that'll, as you look at the Cleveland Heights coaching staff, it gives us a minute to tell you that the help for students and families are available, and you can get the mental health care, crisis response, trauma-specific treatments, legal services, behavior management. You see it there on the screen. Helps you. Anybody with substance abuse problems, parenting groups, home visits, social child and welfare services, youth and family education. If you need that help, call 440-830-4088 or 440-830-HELP. That's HELP. Help at Lorain City Schools. I'm sorry, help at LorainSchools.org.
Yeah, a really, really great program. If you need it, please don't hesitate to contact. All right, here we go. Fourth quarter, 9-point lead for the Titans.
There you look at that hard-working crew over there at the bench, Parker. Rule 1 and rule number 1 is look at your monitor. That's why Joe has it there for you.
Ah, understood. With the wonderful Beth Hilko down there in her return. Spent the last girls' game over there at Maple Heights. Caldwell sizing up Rosa. Kicks it over, dumps it down to Marshall. Good pass. Shot no good.
There's a couple from point-blank range that Marshall has missed that could have the Tigers even a little bit closer.
Miles Smith guarded by Marshall. A little bit of a mismatch here. Dumps off to Charlton. Charlton with a jumper. No good. Rosa got it. Couldn't get necked. Loose ball, jump ball. That'll be with Cleveland Heights. Bogan to inbound. Caldwell waiting on it. Caldwell guarded by Rosa. Bogan setting the screen. Caldwell didn't use it, went the other way. Floater shot up, no good. Hit that a couple times earlier in the game. Looks like we have another jump ball call here. Bogan was fighting for it, as were the Titans. Gomez to inbound here. Morales Smith to run the offense. Smith guarded by Bogan. Bogan deflects it. Titans lose control of the ball. Let's see what they got here.
A couple of young ladies got to get helped up here. Hopefully everybody's all right. Struggling to her feet is Artene Green.
Yeah, she took a really hard hit there.
Yeah, she's going to come out. So Artene Green will come out as she was shaken up on that play for Cleveland Heights.
Heights will get possession here.
You see there in the bottom right of your screen that the Titans still have that 9-point lead, 3:15 to go.
Caldwell driving in, floater shot good. That's worked for her all night.
Parker, she's got 12, 8 of them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Dana Witten with the ball here, bringing it over, crossover move. Driving in with it, dumps it off to Rosa. Rosa brings it back out. Morales Smith slows everything down, resetting the offense. Using a screen from Charlton. Deep three, up, no good. Loose ball here. Charlton got it. Timeout from the Titans there, save the turnover. Long rebound. Everyone was fighting for possession for it. As soon as Charlton got a hand on, he called a timeout.
Yep, Lorain takes their first timeout. They have 4 remaining with under 3 minutes to play.
Well, I think this is as good a time as any to remind everybody that did you know that the EMAs are now online? Forms are available at loraineschools.org/Final Forms. Final Forms allow you to easily update contact information as needed. If you need help, call the Final Forms hotline at 440-830-4024 or email finalforms@loraincsd.org. As Jay Ferguson would like me to remind you, you can't get an ED if you don't have your Final Forms filled out. Also can't play any sports. So make sure you get those filled out. They're easy. It's a few clicks of a button. Got to input your information. That's all you got to do. If you ever need to update it, it's all right there for you.
And we want to remind everybody that you're watching WLCS TV 20 on Spectrum Cable. That's 1025. Lorain City Schools Television. You can subscribe to that YouTube channel. Over 2.5 million views for Lorain Schools. And please follow us on Twitter. And that is at LCS_TV20. The YouTube station is Lorain Schools TV 20. Search Lorain TV 20. You can like, follow, and subscribe. Updates, pictures, videos, and much more. It's the good news about our schools, Lorain Schools TV 20.
Under 3 minutes to go. Whoa! Wild pass by Rosa. Morales Smith lost her footing, traveled on it. And we have a technical foul called.
And that's going to go on Lorain. I'm not sure if she just was trying to throw it to the official or not, but she hit the Cleveland Heights girl with the basketball and gets called for a technical foul. And in a 7-point lead with 2:43 to go, if Heights can make these free throws, get the possession, and score, all of a sudden you've got a basketball game. And not too long ago, it was 35-22. Lorain, they led by 13, but a 6-0 run right now for Cleveland Heights.
Bogan to shoot. Yeah, it really did look like she was just frustrated there trying to get the ball to the ref and just nailed the Cleveland Heights player. Which, fair enough call, it is a technical. First shot was good. Second shot here. Nailed it.
Boy, good job by Bogan making both those free throws. And, you know, Parker, officials can't guess what your intent is.
Right.
They just know what happened.
5-point lead here now for the Titans. Heights cutting into it. Marshall with the ball. Kicks it over, back over to Bogan. Bogan driving up, throws up the floater, no good. Marshall with the offensive rebound, up, no good. Gets another one, jump ball.
We'll stay with Heights.
Yep.
This is just a 2-possession game.
This will be 24 Thomas to inbound. Check that Caldwell. Dumps it off to Marshall. Marshall with the layup up and good. 3-point game now. Titans looking to push the ball up court. Witten going fast up. Slowing it down. Pull up jump shot, no good. Tigers now with the chance to tie.
Tigers have scored the last 10 points.
Floater up, no good. Marshall with another offensive rebound.
Well, she's aggressive on those boards. A young lady that's a sophomore, 5'10" sophomore center.
Yeah, fouled Charlton.
5th foul on Lorain, so neither team in the bonus.
Caldwell going up with it. Layup up and good. 1-point lead now for the Titans. All the momentum in the world for the Tigers.
Caldwell with 14.
Witten bringing the ball up court. Trapped. Dumps it off to Rosa. Rosa looking for some help here. Finds Gomez. And then we have a timeout called from Lorain here. Just looking for some moment of relaxation. Titans getting very, very aggressive, trying to grow back that deficit, and they're just not able to.
You know, it's a good timeout. It's a 12-0 run for Cleveland Heights to cut the 35-22 lead to 35-34. You know, I thought a few minutes ago we talked about it. Lorain had some quick possessions. They I think settled for some shots that weren't the best, and Cleveland Heights has taken advantage. And then that technical foul was huge.
Yeah,
because they got the basket and they got the ball in that possession, a 4-point possession, and they've cut it to 1. So now neither team in the bonus. Minute 43 is an eternity. It'll be interesting to see what happens because Lorain, you know, you can't stall and take a minute 43 off the clock. That's not going to happen. But you also don't want to rush either.
I think that was just a timeout also to explain that they're still in control of this game. They still have the lead. It's still the 4th quarter. They just need to slow down and run their offense.
What is your best play? Whatever your best play is at this point of the year, you should know. Go to it here.
Yep. Witten with the ball. Titans slowing it down. Driving in, goes up with it, fouled by Marshall.
Like seeing Witten being aggressive there, going to the basket. Danielle with 4 points.
Yep, saw a lane and took it.
I think Cleveland Heights was chasing a little bit. They got a little bit out of position. And Witten saw it and went right to the basket. She's just a freshman.
2 shots here. Opportunity to expand the lead to 3.
If you're wondering, Cleveland Heights has 2 timeouts. Lorain has 3.
First shot up, no good. Bounced off the back of the rim.
Each team has 5 team fouls, meaning they have 1 to give before they would get into the bonus.
Titans guards are leaking back, making sure there's no cherry picking plays going on here for the Tigers. Second shot, nailed it. 2-point lead now for the Titans. Heights inbounding. Caldwell bringing it up court. Guarded by Witten. Goes to the outside. Finds a lane. Goes up with it. Pushed off. Offensive foul. Titans ball.
Caldwell's had the hot hand, so you can understand why she would be wanting the ball, but I thought she was a little overly aggressive. They had plenty of time. You show a little more patience than that.
Waiting with the ball. Dumps it off to Gomez. Titans throwing down. A minute 14 here left on the clock. They got to be careful. Yep. Timeout call to avoid the 10-second violation.
It's a 30-second timeout. So the Titans, you know, wisely saved all their timeouts, Parker. They had 5 as the quarter started. Coach Wiegand's team, he's used 3 of them, so he has 2 remaining.
Again, another opportunity here to remind Titans they do have a 2-point lead. This is the end of the 4th quarter. They just have to be calm, be smart, Make sure they control the ball. You can't have any turnovers in this situation.
The other thing to remind them is that now Cleveland Heights has 6 fouls. So if the Tigers foul, Lorain would be going to the free throw line. So you want to have the young ladies that are handling the ball right now to be your best free throw shooters.
Rosa dumps it off to Pinto. Pinto trapped, escapes it, dumps it off to Gomez, and over and back violation. That'll be Cleveland Heights ball. Yeah, that was the one thing you could not do there with 1:05 left in the game and a 2-point lead. You can't turn it over, especially not like that.
Court awareness.
Aggressive play here, trapped, stolen by Witten. Trying to find an escape route up court, finds it. Driving in, Charlton takes the wise decision not to shoot it. Coach for the Titans trying to get a spread here. Batted. Pinto with the ball, dumps it off to Rosa. Rosa, tough defense here from Tigers. 33 seconds left in the game. Witten with the ball, dumps it off to Rosa. Rosa with a pump fake, over to Pinto. Hits it over to Gomez. Calling the clear out. Heights head coach wants a foul here. And they give it to him. I wouldn't exactly call that a foul.
With 18.8 seconds to go, boy, Lorain took a lot of time off the clock there, Parker. Yeah. As you mentioned, that coach, the JV coach for Cleveland Heights, was screaming for a foul. His team either didn't hear him or just didn't do it. And then give Lorain credit because they didn't make it easy to foul with all those passes.
Yeah.
And now Cleveland Heights takes a timeout.
Couple moments there you saw just a little bit of tendency. They wanted to jump up, take the shot.
So they're given instructions here as we look at the Cleveland Heights huddle.
Yeah, what you're trying to do here is absolutely, you want, if there is any opportunity, and if they do miss that first free throw, you want the rebound. I mean, that is what you're preaching here. I'm sure Marshall's going to be down in the block. That's their best rebounder. That is somebody you want to have control of the ball after the shot.
Now we take a look at the Lorain coaching staff with their young ladies huddled around and, describing what they want. And obviously these free throws are going to have a big impact on what they do defensively.
Yeah. If
it's a 2-possession game as opposed to a 1-possession game. Cleveland Heights is down to just 1 timeout. Lorain has 2 remaining as we are down to 18 seconds to go in this basketball game. This will be a big 1-and-1 here for Bailey Gomez. She has 2 points on the evening.
Sophomore guard for the Titans. Seen a lot of time on JV here, a little bit of time on varsity throughout the season.
Big comeback for Cleveland Heights. Lorain trying to hang on.
Titans have Charlton and Rosa down. And as I said, Marshall's on the block. First shot rolls up, no good. And we have a lane violation called on Cleveland Heights here. Another shot for the Titans. Marshall and Caldwell on the blocks for the Tigers. Shot is up. Missed it same spot off the back of the rim. Never mind, nailed it.
She got the shooter's roll there.
Yeah, didn't get it the first time, got it the second time.
Here's the big one. If you make it, it's a 2-possession game. If you miss it, obviously up by 3, Cleveland Heights can still tie with a 3. Big, big free throw here.
Shot is up. Nailed it. 4-point lead for the Titans here.
And that lane violation, that's a huge part right here. And now Cleveland Heights takes a timeout. They're out of timeouts. I'm surprised they would take the timeout there, Parker, because now they can't stop the clock. So if they score a basket and there's under 5 seconds to go, Lorain doesn't even have to inbound.
Yep.
I'm surprised they didn't save that last timeout.
Yeah, interesting call there. I mean, I'm assuming the discussion here is pretty straightforward in terms of what you need to do. You need to look for a quick shot and a quick foul.
Well, I'll tell you what was huge was that lane violation. I mean, if that might be the play of the game there. And to Bailey Gomez's credit, that young lady is a sophomore after missing one, then steps back up and, getting another chance. She makes the front end of the 1-and-1 and the second free throw. So now if you're the Titans, you don't want to just let them drive down and score, but you certainly don't want to foul. So I think you contend some pass, but you just make sure that you don't foul. You make it, difficult, but the last thing you want to do is stop this clock because Cleveland Heights can't stop it.
Which is a very tough thing to do because the Titans' MO defensively this year has been aggression, jumping the pass lanes, getting the steals. Now you have to tell them to play back, play that prevent-style defense.
And then having said that, then I look at the scoreboard and see that Lorain has committed 5 fouls. So if they want, as long as they're not in the act of shooting, they could foul Cleveland Heights. It would not put them in the free throw line.
Titans playing back here. Witten picking up about 3/4 court. Tries to draw the foul, doesn't get it. Blocking foul called instead.
That's all right, though, because, again, you had that 1 foul to give.
4 seconds burned off the clock there.
You don't want to do that again, but that was the 16th foul.
Yep, Bogan to inbound here, looking for Caldwell. Guarded by Witten. Went for the steal, couldn't get it. Caldwell gets the ball back. Dumped over in the corner, tough 3, no good. Bounce off the front of the rim. Marshall with the offensive rebound, up and in.
Don't inbound it, don't inbound it. There's under 5 seconds to go. They can't stop the clock. You just don't inbound it.
0.4 left here.
I mean, it's probably over, but again, the situation when she made that basket, I looked up and there was 3 seconds to go. They simply just hang on to the ball, and there's nothing Cleveland Heights can do. And now they put 3 seconds on the clock.
Other than that, is a completely different situation here.
Well, but if there was a foul on Cleveland Heights, then I'm a little confused here. Anyway, they're going to inbound it. Stolen away. She's going to get a 3 for the win.
No good. Yeah, stolen at the half-court line, shoved it up with one hand, couldn't get it. All right, so I will be taking on my second job as a PA announcer here at Lorain High, so I'll be leaving you with the wonderful Rob Polinsky and Joe Bach for the varsity matchup.
Parker enjoyed it. Great job with that second half play-by-play. It was a lot of fun. Lorain, to their credit, you look at the scoreboard, see they get the 2-point win. And Joe, do we need to stand for this? Yes, he likes us to stand, I believe. But Lorain with that 2-point win, Parker, and they are going to go to 11-4. But give Cleveland Heights credit. They were down 35-22. They came back, and they made it more than interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Good play there at the end by the Titans after that run, calming down a little bit, getting those possessions they needed, getting that defense they needed. Still a little confused on what happened at the very end there, but,
Yeah, bottom line is Lorain gets the season sweep over Cleveland Heights. They win at 38-36, and now they go to 11-4 on the season, and that's quite a season the junior varsity team is having.
Yes, it is. All right, so we will be back after this break. See everybody then.
Jai Gatson. Number 11.
And welcome to Girls Varsity Basketball on WLCS TV 20 alongside Joe Bach. My name's Rob Polinsky, and we have a Lake Erie League girls basketball game today. It's the Cleveland Heights Tigers and your Lorain Titans. Lorain comes in with a record of 11-4, having won 4 straight. And they defeated Cleveland Heights by 4 points the first times these two teams met. And they're going to try to do what the JVs did earlier today, and that's get the season sweep over Cleveland Heights. The starters for Lorain, that's Brooklyn Ferguson, who will be starting along with Kiera Jenkins. Also, Kayla Mosley, Delasia Nixon, and Tanisha Llanos are the starters here today for your Lorain Titans. For Cleveland Heights, they're going to go with Cassidy Wilson, Jayla Gatson, Anna Akoff, Skylar McCall, and the 5th starter is Brooklyn Pace. Our 3 officials today, Mark Novak, Rich Strong, and Nate Smith. They are in charge of this one. Lorain in the white jerseys, white shorts. Cleveland Heights with black jerseys, black shorts, trimmed in gold. And if it's anything like the JV game, Joe, we should have a good basketball game here
That's
today.
scary. Read my mind, Rob. I was just going to say that. Very entertaining JV game that the Titans were able to hold off. And the first time around, the Titans won a tight battle in the JV, and the first time around, the Varsity won. So hopefully this will be a good game. The Titans come away with a victory, but we shall see.
Absolutely, that's why they play the games. Kayla Mosley, a sophomore jumping setter for Lorain. She's joined by Anna Akoff of Cleveland Heights. Lorain in the white jerseys, Cleveland Heights in black. We're underway, and the Lorain Titans win the tip. Jenkins with a pass that gets knocked away. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. So the Titans to inbound. They get it to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson had a big game the other day against Bedford. Ferguson stops, pops, and hits. And the senior with the first points of the ball game. Lorain leads 2-0. Brooklyn Pace with the basketball. Man-to-man defense for Lorain to begin this basketball game. So I hand it off to Cassidy Wilson. Wilson with the bounce pass, right side. Jumper goes up. It's an air ball long by Jayla Gatson. And coming out of here with it is Llanos. Llanos kicks it out in the corner. The 3 ball from Ferguson is short. She got knocked down, no foul call. But an offensive rebound for the Titans, so they keep possession. In the corner, there's a corner 3. That's going to be short. Another offensive rebound. The layup doesn't work, but they keep hitting the boards, Joe, and Kayla Mosley scores.
Yeah, good work on the offensive boards there.
Big part of basketball, and there's a right side jumper that's going to be no good, short by Cassidy Wilson. Joe, you get offensive rebounds and good things are going to happen.
That's right.
Llanos will get it across midcourt. Shaken up as Brooklyn Ferguson as she went to save that basketball. I don't know if she went into the scores table or not, but she's a little shaken up out there. Rich Strong, the official, comes over to say, "Are you all right?" And Brooklyn says, "Yes, I am."
She'll stay in there.
And we get it to Mosley. Mosley with the basketball. Mosley, nice move. Missed the shot, though. Another offensive, yes, another offensive rebound. The putback is no good. And now finally Cleveland Heights will clear. And they get it ahead to Akoff. She's at the top of the circle. Good aggressive defense for Lorain. On the drive to the basket. Missing that layup was McCall. And she got her own rebound. McCall will get it out to Gatson. And Cleveland Heights will set the offense. There's a screen. Gatson on the 3-point line. Still on the dribble. Picks up the dribble, pass inside, and we've got a double dribble now. Akoff, the junior, tried to establish position. She double dribbled. Six minutes to go in the first quarter. Just underway. Lorain with a 4-0 lead. Brooklyn Ferguson, good pass into the corner, but it went off the hands a little too high. Delasia Nixon, the junior, couldn't quite come up with it. I say good pass, but Brooklyn had the right idea. She was open in the corner, but she just threw it a little too tall. Now Cleveland Heights will set their offense. With the dribble, it's Gatson. Nice job. The floater in the lane is an air ball off the backboard. But another offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. It'll go to Cleveland Heights. Skylar McCall to inbound. Gets the basketball from referee Rich Strong. And on the inbound, inside the lane, they lose control. It'll stay with Heights. It'll be Nate Smith, Lorain native, that chases down the ball. Nate Smith, Mark Novak, 2 of the 3 officials. They've been at it a long time. Rich Strong, seen him, not as familiar with Rich, but boy, Nate and Mark.
Today.
Yeah, Nate and Mark have done a really good job for a long, long time. In the corner, the shot goes up. It's blocked by Janos. And coming out of there with it is going to be McCall. McCall with the basketball. Well, double teamed, and we're going to get a jump ball, and this will stay with Cleveland Heights. And Cassidy Wilson gets the basketball from referee Nate Smith. Inbounding. Gets it. And dribbling around is Skylar McCall, knocked off the ball, and she traveled. So Lorain gets the basketball back, 5:10 to go in the opening quarter. They lead 4-0. Titans at 11-4 this season.
Yeah, they're having a great season.
Yes, they are. And there goes the jumper, the shot up, no good by Janos. Tipped around, offensive rebound came out to Nixon. 3-ball goes up, it's short. I think on every possession, Joe, Lorain's gotten at least 1 offensive rebound. If you continue to do that, eventually you're going to start to score a lot of points.
Oh, yeah. And here we go, see if they can convert.
Yes, Brooklyn Ferguson drives in. No, but she's fouled.
It's all the way around.
Yeah, went all the way around and fell out, but she's going to get a couple of free throws.
Number 10, Jayla Gatson, her first, team first.
Jayla Gatson called for the foul. That's her first. First on Heights as a team. Free throw up, no good. 4:39 to go in the opening quarter. It's 4-0 Lorain with the lead over Cleveland Heights. Ferguson again, and she made 1 out of 2. Brooklyn now with 3 points. Brooklyn, Ferguson, Kayla Mosley have scored the Lorain points. They lead 5-0. Cleveland Heights trying to get on the scoreboard here. Foul line left. Bounce pass inside. They tried to get it in there. Could not. It's stolen away. Coming out of there with the basketball is Brooklyn Ferguson. She's aggressive. Goes to the hole. Put it up. No. Another offensive rebound. Jenkins back to Ferguson. 15-footer. Good. And she got fouled after the shot. Gets helped up. Good sportsmanship there. But let's see if Ferguson gets free throws or this was after the shot.
No, it's an and one.
It is an and one. Or no, it is not, Joe. It's what I originally thought. The basket, what Mark Novak was signaling there, the basket is good, and yet they keep possession because that foul came well after the shot.
Okay.
So it's even better than an and one. They get possession and they get it into Mosley. She scores, and that ends up being a 4-point possession, Joe.
That's an and two.
There you go. You don't see that every day.
No.
We'll have to add that to the repertoire. 9-0. The Titans with a lead. Mosley got taken down. That's a foul. This is a frustrating start, I'm sure, for Cleveland Heights. Foul on Brooklyn Pace. Her first, team second. What a start, Joe, for the Lorain Titans.
Yeah, it's actually Cleveland Heights' third team foul.
Okay.
So yeah, with half the first quarter gone, already have 3 fouls. That's boy.
Mark Novak explaining with the Cleveland Heights coach what the basket and then the possession means, and Mark looks a little confused as he's giving the explanation. You see him out there talking things over. It's 9-0 Lorain. This is just a quick 30-second timeout. You should take a look at the Lorain bench as you've got Coach Feldman, Coach Plastic, giving instructions to their team. That is the first timeout of the basketball game. And with 3:57 to go in the first quarter, Lorain leads 9-0 with possession.
Yeah, nice start.
Janos inbounding, looking, lobs it for Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson with the basketball. She'll hand it off to Kiara Jenkins. Kiara gets the pass inside. Nice wraparound pass to Nixon. Nixon, no double team. They find Janos, who's wide open for 3. Got it! Tanisha Janos with a long one. The senior makes it 12-0. Heights with the basketball inside. Missing the short shot that time was Robbie Caldwell. She did such a good job in the JV game. Brooklyn Ferguson with it. Brooklyn baseline right. Outside Janos again. Got another one. Wow. She's feeling it, Joe. Back-to-back threes for Janos. 15-0 Lorain. The first time they played at Cleveland Heights, Lorain won by 4. Cleveland Heights with the basketball, driving in. The shot goes up, and then they finally score. And that is Cassidy Wilson getting the Tigers on the board. Janos driving in this time. She'll shoot, miss it. That's because she was fouled hard. She'll go to the free throw line. The foul on Anna Akoff.
Well, this is definitely the pace the Lady Titans like.
Her first, team fourth.
So Anna Akoff with a foul, her first, team's fourth. Lorain is yet to commit a foul. Janos, who has 6 points on 2 threes at the line. Up and in. Substitution for Cleveland Heights. Coming into the basketball game is Navia Head. 16-2 Lorain. Janos leads everybody with 7. Second one, nope. Rebound comes down to Cleveland Heights, and it's Skylar McCall. Pressured in the backcourt. We're going to get a jump ball. It'll go to Lorain. Boy, that is great hustle and nice defense there for Lorain's Kiera Jenkins, the senior. Caused that turnover, Joe.
Yeah.
I like how hard Lorain is playing. Mosley gets the ball out to Brooklyn Ferguson.
Yeah, they're going to slow it down a little bit.
Set it up. Pass on the right side for Jenkins. Screen from Ferguson, but that's an illegal screen as Brooklyn was moving. Nate Smith caught her, her first, team's first. They'll bounce it to McCall in the backcourt. Janos will pick her up in the man-to-man defense. And there's a tough screen. Boy, Janos was hurt as she got hit. She's slow to get up, and she is hurt out there. Cleveland Heights with it. Janos trying to get back in here defensively, but I think she's going to come out of the game, Joe, as we have a foul called. You know, when you can't see that screen coming, your teammates have to shout it out to you to let you know. They did not, and Janos ran into a brick wall. And she's going to come out. Simone Witt, a freshman, will check in. Foul was on Brooklyn Ferguson, and that's her second. And with the 14-point lead, you wonder if Brooklyn will come out here at the next stoppage. They get it inside. Now back out to Skylar McCall. McCall with the basketball for Cleveland Heights. They trail 16-2, 2:10 to go first quarter. Rob Polinsky, Joe Bach here with you, WLCS TV 20. Nice job, a drop step inside. Robbie Caldwell, her first points. Pass ahead. Mosley with a shot, no good, and Cleveland Heights clears the rebound. Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Pass intercepted by Brooklyn Ferguson. She looks ahead. She's got Mosley there, lays it up too strong. Ferguson again, no. Where they missed 2 from point-blank range.
Sure did.
And now you get a foul. Yeah, a foul on Jenkins.
That was number 12, Kiara Jenkins, her first, team third.
I think Brooklyn Ferguson comes out. She does. And coming in for her is Danielle Witten, freshman. Now it's good to see Janos is okay. She's going to come back in. Tanisha Janos back into the game with 7 points.
Some of the ladies gassed here. I mean, it's been a very fast-paced first quarter.
Yeah, it really has. But like you mentioned earlier, Joe, you think that's to Lorain's liking.
Yes, definitely.
Tigers basketball. Left side with it is Head. Top of the circle. They work it around now to Cassidy Wilson. Puts up the tough shot. Missed it from the front rim. And clearing the rebound is Jenkins for Lorain. All the way to the front court. Stops, pops, missed it. Rebound tipped around. Head fights for it with Jenkins. Jump ball. It will go to Cleveland Heights.
Yeah, nice job of Lorain to force the held ball. They did lose the rebound there, but they were able to flip the arrow.
Minute 10 to go, first quarter. Heights down a dozen on the drive. Wilson put it up, missed it. The battle for the rebound. McCall has it, and she gets fouled.
Foul number 24, Tanisha Janos, her first, team fourth.
Foul on Janos, her first, team's fourth. Jenkins comes out. Checking in for the first time for Lorain is Janasia Nelson-Riley. Three-pointers up from the right wing, and it banks in.
Oh, a big bucket for
Yeah, Freeman with the basket. She has 3, 16-7. And Lorain turns it over. So after falling behind 12-0, Cleveland Heights has outscored Lorain 7-4 to cut into the deficit. Lorain's still well out in front. It's a 9-point lead, but Cleveland Heights getting a little bit of momentum here. Head with a lob inside. Now the double team, they try to pass it back out, and Janos is able to get the steal. Tanisha into the front court. Tanisha, the senior, with a bounce pass to Nelson Riley. Back out to Janos. Half a minute to play in the first quarter. Janos baseline right, gets knocked off the ball. She fell out of bounds. Turnover. Give it to Cleveland Heights. I think she thought she was fouled, but Rich Strong wasn't going to call that foul, and it's simply she fell out of bounds on her own accord. Cleveland Heights basketball. Jumper from the three-point line. That was Caldwell missing. Outlet Janos, 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Janos dribbling in, put it up. No, but she's fouled by Caldwell. Caldwell's first, 7.9 to go in the quarter.
Fouls on 12. Caldwell, her first, team fifth.
Team's fifth. Parker Capronico did the play-by-play in the second half of the JV game. Is down there now as the PA announcer for the varsity.
Yeah, Mr. Versatile.
Doing a good job.
He is.
Senior at Lorain.
Currently second in his class.
Second free throw, missed them both. And it comes down to Head with 5 seconds. They got to hurry. And she actually throws it away. This gives Lorain another chance with 2.7 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, get the ball in the half court, and 2.7 seconds. Definitely enough time to heave up a shot here.
Yep. They look to get it in. They're trying to get it to Simone Witt, but it went off her hand and out of bounds. Goes back to Cleveland. I like the idea, Joe, that you were trying to go to Witt inside.
Yep.
She makes that catch, maybe gets off the basket, but wasn't able to come up with it. And that'll do it for the first quarter. We've played one, a girls varsity basketball from Lorain High School. Lorain 16, Cleveland Heights 7. We'll be back with the second quarter. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
What do you wish for? A nice life? Nice things? Or do you wish for something more? A sense of purpose? Do you wish to discover a cure? To write code that cracks an unsolvable question? To further our exploration into space? Or to invent something that changes everything right here on Earth? Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready. Because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
And welcome back. Start of the second quarter. That's referee Nate Smith that's going to hand the basketball off to Lorain's Danielle Witten to begin the second quarter. Titans up 16-7. Joe, I thought it was a good first quarter for Lorain. A great start.
Oh, definitely. Good shooting, and Cleveland Heights was cold. And what really impressed me was their work on the offensive boards.
Right, and good energy.
Yes.
Witten, Witt, Janos, Nelson Riley, and the fifth young lady out there who has the basketball right now for Lorain is Delasia Nixon, I'm sorry. And we'll get to the 5 here for Cleveland Heights to begin the second quarter. as they have Marshall, who played in the JV game, come in. In the corner, they get it for Witt. Marshall knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Also in the game is Head, Caldwell, Freeman, Marshall, and the fifth young lady is Skylar McCall. On the inbound, knocked out of bounds. Lorain will try again. 7:33 to go until half. Steal on the basketball. McCall has it. McCall on the drive, put it up. No, traveling. Traveling violation. Will give it back to the Titans. Titan basketball. Danielle Witten, a freshman, played in the JV game, gets a screen from Witt. Llanos being pushed at half court and fouled. And that is Nevaeh Head, her first, team sixth. Next foul in Cleveland Heights, and Lorain will be shooting the penalty for the rest of the half. 17 fouls in one half puts the other team into bonus. Llanos made 2 big threes in the first quarter with the basketball, lost it, and here is the 7th foul. We're going to have a lot of free throws for Lorain in the second quarter, Joe, as Cleveland Heights has just committed the 7th foul. It's on Freeman, her first, and as we mentioned, team 7th.
Yeah, Lady Titans with a great chance to really pad their lead.
Yes.
With the potential plethora of free throws coming up.
So the front end of the 1-and-1 for Delasia Nixon, 5'4" junior. Missed it, and the rebound is Marshall for Heights. Get it in the corner, the jumper goes up, back rim, no. Offensive rebound, and they'll stay with it. Chasing defensively are the Titans. They get it inside, the shot goes up, no, but we're going to get a couple of free throws for Robbie Caldwell.
Foul on 22, Delasia Williams, her first, team 5th.
Delasia Williams Nixon with the foul. Her first, team's 5th. Couple of free throws for Robbie Caldwell. Missed it. Still no scoring in the second quarter for either team. 16-7 Lorain. 6:42 to go until halftime. That's too strong, but an offensive rebound from McCall. Goes right back to Caldwell. Picks up the dribble, got it to McCall. She puts it up, no good, glass and rim. Nelson Riley with a rebound for Lorain. Good outlet pass. Gets it to Witten in the corner. Llanos open three. That one's off the rim, no. And with the rebound is Head for Cleveland Heights. She's on the drive and gets, oh, she traveled. Yeah. I thought maybe there was going to be a foul on Lorain. Nelson Riley, though, great defense by her. Checking in is Mosley. Kayla Mosley back in with 4 points. Danielle Witten will come out. Lorain wants a timeout, and while they take this timeout, that'll give us an opportunity to tell you a little bit about at Lorain City Schools now. You have the opportunity to sign up for text notifications. That's Mark Feldman talking with his team. And you can text Y or YES, yes, to 67587. You see it there on the screen. School Messenger will send you updates from any building you selected in final forms. Connect with the schools and get updates from one system, and that's signing up for text notifications. You simply text Y or YES to the number 67587. So 6:14 to go. You take a look at the crowd. That's a couple of fans that have made their way here to Lorain. And it's Lorain basketball. Llanos with it. Llanos gets it to Danielle Witten. Back to Llanos. So wide open three. That's well short. And it's Head with a rebound. Still no scoring in the second quarter. Bounce pass ahead, knocked away, stolen by Llanos. Llanos will clear. Llanos trying to go all the way, bump, missed it, but fouled. She'll shoot 2. Foul is going to go to Robbie Caldwell. That'll be her second. It's in the act of shooting, Joe, so a couple of free throws for Tanisha Llanos.
See if she can put the first points of the second quarter on the board. And she does.
Llanos with 8. Llanos again. Good again. She'll go to the bench after making those 2 free throws. Brooklyn Ferguson back in. Kiera Jenkins back into the basketball game. I believe it was Simone Witt that came out. It subbed so quickly I couldn't see who that was. 18-7, Lorain by 11. Early second quarter, good defense here. Head with the basketball, her pass back to Gaston. Gaston got it inside to Marshall, tough double team, she's fouled. So Marshall will go to the line for 2.
Fouls on 14, Nelson Riley, her first, team 8th.
Marshall's free throw, no good. Marshall again. That one's good. 18-8, Lorain by 10, and Brooklyn Ferguson dribbled out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland Heights basketball. Gaston with it, dribbled it off her foot. Ferguson battling for it, and the Gaston comes out of there with it, but then she threw it away. Mosley with a steal, got it to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to pass it, does so to Witten, laid it up, no good. Rebound Head was able to save it for Cleveland Heights. She'll get it to Caldwell. Caldwell all the way to the basket, laid it up too strong. Marshall fighting for it, did a good job of coming up with it, but threw it away. And we get a bump in the backcourt. Jenkins will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Head with a foul, her second. Stops the clock with 4:46 to play in the half.
That's Heights' 9th foul. One more, and Lorain will be in the double bonus.
Substitutions for each team. Brooklyn Ferguson back in for Lorain. Anna Akoff back into the basketball game for Cleveland Heights. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Marshall. Marshall simply threw it away. Got the rebound, and she threw it into the Heights bench.
Yeah, just a careless pass there.
And they're going to inbound it. And a tough shot, missing that, was Jenkins. And it'll be Cleveland Heights basketball. Inside the foul line, the floater goes up. Missing that was Gaston. But Cleveland Heights maintains possession. Marshall inside. Yes, and a foul. Marshall with 3. She'll look for 4 at the line. And it's 18-10, Lorain.
Second, team 7.
But since Lorain jumped out to that 12-0 lead, Cleveland Heights is
kind of hung around.
Yeah, hanging. That's a good way to describe
Yeah.
it. Marshall makes the 3-point play, give her 4.
3 big points there.
Yep. 18-11. So since the 12-0 start, it's an 11-6 Cleveland Heights advantage, and Lorain leads 18-11. We approach halfway through the second quarter. Jenkins with a jumper inside the 3-point line. She makes it. Her first points of the night.
Yeah, nice way for Lorain to answer.
20-11. And there's a steal off the pressure. Jenkins will get it to Ferguson in the corner. Backs up for a 3. Too strong. And the rebound is Cleveland Heights. And we're going to get a whistle and a timeout for Cleveland Heights. As they'll take a 30-second timeout with 3:48 to go in the half. As you see the coaching staff for Cleveland Heights talking things over. And it's Karen Battle, who is the head varsity coach for Cleveland Heights. That's Coach Battle there, giving her team instructions. She is assisted by Mario Green and Jackie Thompson. The head JV coach was Conrad Stewart. Safety motto: if you see something, say something. Share safety concerns with any school employees or adult. Call Safer Schools Ohio hotline 844-SAFER-OH. That's 844-723-3764. Text Lorain Police Tip Line at 440-204-2555. Again, the safety motto: if you see something, say something. Off the timeout, the jumper's no good. Marcia with the return. She's going to throw it up top, but Llanos got the steal. Llanos will lay it up, and the right-hand layup is good. Tanisha Llanos, Joe, is in double digits with 11. She has half her team's points.
And as many as Heights.
Yeah, good point. 22-11, we're going to get a foul on Jenkins for the reach. Her second. So Jenkins, one of two Lorain starters with 2 fouls. The other is Brooklyn Ferguson. That is the 8th team foul on Lorain. Both teams in the bonus. 3:23 to go in the half. Lorain leads 22-11. Free throw up and in. That's Cassidy Wilson with 3 points. Joe, is that Pam Jackson with it?
Yes.
Well, help me out here. It looks like she's got a baby there.
Yeah.
Okay. Wilson with 4 points.
Kids love Miss Pam Jackson.
There you go. Head softball coach for Lorain. The 3 in the corner is up and in, and that's Mosley for 3.
Oh,
she's got 7. 25-13. They're going to pass inside, knocked away. Nelson Riley with a steal. Here comes Lorain trying to get points in transition. Ahead to Brooklyn Ferguson, lays it up and in. Well done.
Nice court awareness.
And a timeout for Cleveland Heights. That is 7 points now for Brooklyn Ferguson.
Full timeout, Cleveland Heights.
And with this full timeout, we have Mark Feldman talking over there. His team leads 27-13. He gives us an opportunity to tell you another message from Lorain City Schools. And did you know EMAs are online? Forms are available at lorainschools.org/final forms. Final forms allow you to easily update contact information as needed. Need help? Call the Final Forms hotline, and that's, as you see on your screen there, 440-830-4024, or you can email finalforms@loraincsd.org. Good first half for the Lorain Titans. They lead 27-13. They're trying to get the sweep of Cleveland Heights in the regular season. They defeated them on the road earlier this season by 4. Lorain with a very good basketball record this year at 11 wins and 4 losses. Joe, one thing we should mention, the girls' tournament draw is tomorrow.
That's right. I was thinking about that.
And the Lorain girls in Division I, they can go to one of 3 super districts. And the pass is knocked out of bounds. There are 39 teams, and they call it East and West. 39 teams in the West. And they'll be those 39 teams will feed into 3 districts, Joe. The sectionals are at the higher seeds home court, and districts are where you start to play at neutral site. Llanos in the corner for 3, put it up. It's an air ball short. And the 3 district sites that you can choose to go to, we'll get that in a minute. The floater comes up. Missing it is Cassidy Wilson. Jump ball. And they did this jump ball just to give me time to tell you where they're at. Those districts, Joe, in Division I, they can go to either Elyria Catholic, Lakewood, or Copley.
Okay. Well, we're hoping the Lady Titans could get a sectional home game with a really good record. And they lost to some really good quality teams. They lost to Avon Lake, the first game of the season. They lost to Firelands, who I believe is going to win their conference, and Warrensville, who is loaded. A lot of people predicting Warrensville to be in the state Final Four. So
really?
I'm not sure who the fourth loss was, but overall a very good season for the Lady Titans.
2:20 to go in the half. Lorain with a basketball and a 14-point lead. It'd be great to see Mark Feldman's team get a win or two and get into the district. Janos gets the feed inside. She has 13. And we have a whistle in the backcourt and a foul on the Titans. We'll have a 1-and-1. That foul is on Brooklyn Ferguson. That's her third.
Yeah.
She's going to have to sit the rest of the half with 3 fouls.
Yeah. Yes, sir, she is. Yeah, and 9 fouls by both teams, so we're going to be shooting double bonus.
Yes.
Here on out.
2:06 to go in the half. Front end of the 1-and-1 for Jayla Gatson. She tries to get on the scoreboard, missed it. Offensive rebound. Skylar McCall brings it back out. 2 minutes to play in the half. Inside pass. We'll go back out to Gatson. Gaston got it to Robbie Caldwell. Caldwell, nice move, 4 points. Caldwell running right to the basket. Joe, she's a freshman.
That was a tough earned basket by Heights.
29-15, nice inside pass. Jenkins put it up, missed it. And coming out of there with it is Skylar McCall. McCall dribbling around, gets rid of it. Does so to Gaston. Driving in, putting it up, Cassidy Wilson missed it, and Janos got a rebound. Minute 10 to play in the half. Goes left side, Jenkins faked it, faked the 3, dribbled in, and scored. Nice job, Jenkins, she has 4. Good pressure by Lorain, and Nelson Riley got a steal. Gets it ahead, Mosley will lay it up and in. Kayla Mosley with 9 at 33-15. Lorain doing a good job closing out this first half. McCall spinning, shooting, missing. Offensive rebound back up and in. Akoff, her first points of the basketball game. 33-17. They get a steal. That's Wilson. Wilson going to the other end. She's fouled with 26 seconds. She'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls number 24, Keisha Janos, her second, team 10.
If there's one issue for Lorain today, Joe, it's these fouls. Janos with 2, Jenkins with 2, Ferguson with 3. You've got 3 starters with at least 2 fouls.
Yeah, that could have an effect on the game in the later portions of the second half. Definitely.
Free throw, no good.
Infinity Small will check into the game.
Trying to make 1 out of 2 here. And it's good. And that was Wilson, give her 5 points. Janos with the basketball. Janos, 20 seconds to go in the half. Janos got knocked away and knocked off the ball and stolen. McCall will drive in. McCall lays it in. McCall with her first points of the night. 5 seconds, 33-20. Bounce pass inside, tough angle, missed the shot. Janos with a rebound, put it up. No, but they're gonna, is there a foul or not? Let's see.
I believe
Rich
that was
Strong,
before the
Nate
buzzer.
Smith talking it over. And let's see, is that foul gonna be called or is that the end of the half? Nate Smith, Rich Strong, Mark Novak are 3 officials, and right now the conversation is Rich Strong and Nate Smith. And Mark Novak going to come over. Nope, they're saying no foul, no shot. That's the end of the half. Mark Feldman comes out to half court to say,
What are you doing?
I want 2 free throws. So
I agree with them.
right. Mark going to plead his case, and it's going to fall on deaf ears. We are at halftime. You see it there, Mark having a calm conversation with Nate Smith and Rich Strong. is Mark
I think we're
Novak
talking about the
peers
NFC
in.
championship game.
Yeah, there you go. We're at halftime. Our score, it is Lorain 33, Cleveland Heights 20. We'll be back with the second half after this timeout. You're watching Girls Varsity Basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Every one of us starts out as a wide-eyed recruit, myself included. If I could go back, I'd tell that kid, get ready. You're going to serve alongside some amazing people. They're going to become like family to you. And together, you'll see and do things that'll help change the world, that'll change you. One day, you're going to look up and be a better you. And this nation will be better for it too. I'm General Dave Goldfein. Come join us. Your nation is waiting.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
And to start the third quarter, Lorain with the basketball. They lead at 33-20. They outscored Cleveland Heights 16-7 after one, and outscored them 17-13 in the second quarter to go up 33-20. Mosley with the shot, no good. And this Cleveland Heights with the basketball will get you the starting five momentarily as we start the third quarter. A jumper in the corner by Skylar McCall is good, and it's a three ball. Give her 5 on the night, and that cuts the lead to 10.
Yeah, big bucket there for big three-pointer for Cleveland Heights. They'd like to get back in, get it down to 5 or 6 points in the fourth quarter, but we'll see if the Titans could keep their lead.
Jenkins with a miss. The rebound comes out to Ferguson. She dribbled it off her foot and out of bounds. Jenkins, Ferguson, Mosley, Llanos, and the fifth young lady is Nixon, the original starting five out there for Mark Feldman's team. Cleveland Heights is going to counter with Pace, Brooklyn Pace, who started the game. So Skylar McCall with the basketball. Also now with it is Gaston. Gaston with a tough shot, back of the rim, no good. The other two starters for Cleveland Heights to begin this third quarter. Brooklyn Pace misses the shot, but Akoff is one of them. And the fifth young lady out there is Cassidy Wilson. So Brooklyn Ferguson with a tough pass off the hands of Llanos, out of bounds. Scoring in the first half, four young ladies scored for Lorain. Ferguson with 7, Mosley with 9, Jenkins with 4, and leading the way for Lorain, Tanisha Llanos had 13. McCall with the basketball, ahead to Wilson. Wilson on the dribble, Wilson ahead to Akoff, laid it in. Nice 5-0 run here for Cleveland Heights to begin the third quarter. They cut a 13-point lead to 8. Their halftime scoring, it was Wilson with 5, Akoff with 2, Caldwell with 4, Freeman with 3, McCall with 2, and Marshall with 4. 33-25 Titans, 6:15 to go in the third. Titans trying to beat Cleveland Heights for the second time this year. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul as driving to the basket was Nixon. She was fouled. No shot.
Foul on 21, Skylar McCall.
It goes on Skylar McCall. Her first. Good inbounds to Mosley. Mosley, tough shot. Got it.
Oh, wow.
Kayla with the 11. Well, that was a good shot, Joe, for the sophomore. I didn't think she was going to be able to make that.
No, I didn't either. Coach is like, no, yeah.
The old no, yes play. The shot goes up, and it's McCall, no good. Coming out of there with it is the leading scorer in the game, Llanos. Llanos for Lorain, looking, pass for Jenkins back outside, found Mosley. Now the extra pass, Ferguson for 3, missed it. But that was really well done. I like that extra pass, and we've got the jump ball, and it will go to Cleveland Heights. 35-25, Titans by 10, 5:34 to go in the third quarter. Heights with the basketball, dribbling around is Pace. Goes right side to Cassidy Wilson. And Cassidy coming off the screen, trying to find Skylar McCall. Ball loose on the floor. Ferguson battling for it, but her pass is knocked away by Wilson. She falls down as the players scramble for the basketball. We get a jump ball. It'll go to Lorain.
Another held ball.
Yeah, I don't know if Lorain and Cleveland Heights had that many players in football. Diving for ball, well, that looked like kind of a football play, didn't it, Joe?
Absolutely did.
We're a championship weekend in the NFL. Super Bowl in a couple weeks. Joe, how late is the Super Bowl this year? It is this late. For the first time in my life, Super Bowl is going to be on my birthday.
Oh.
Jumper goes up, no good.
So you hope.
All I'm going to tell you is there's been more Super Bowls than candles for me. The 3 ball is up, but not by many. The 3 ball is up and good by Jenkins. She has 7. Lorain's first points of the second half. They lead 38-25.
Yeah, what are we up to now, Super Bowl wise?
Let me put it this way. It's more than 55. I don't remember exactly. It's either 56 or 7.
Well, I can't say the same thing, everybody.
We're getting a couple of free throws here for Akoff. Yeah, double nickels coming up here, Joe. 2 weeks. That's a pretty round number staring me in the face. Akoff with it, missed it.
That's just a number.
Sure.
That's what I keep telling myself.
Right. Akoff's second one, missed them both. Rebound Mosley. Mosley coming out of there with it. She'll get it left side. Jenkins, she'll hoist it from 3 and hit it.
That was pure.
Jenkins with 10, 5.5, and Lorain's biggest lead now 41-25. It had gotten cut to 8, but now Lorain on an 8-0 run, and the Tigers throw it away. Coach Karen Battle giving her team instructions. We've got a substitution. It's Robbie Caldwell coming in with 4 points. Good answer here, Joe, for Lorain. The lead had been cut to 8, and now they go on an 8-0 run. Brooklyn Ferguson with it. Ferguson to Jenkins. Back up top to Mosley. Mosley looking. Pass for Jenkins. It's knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. You know, it's been said a long time by a lot of people, but basketball truly is a game of runs. And Lorain now on an 8-0 run has doubled their lead from 8 to 16. Ferguson, who's had a solid game. Nice bounce pass in the corner. She gets it back. She'll let it fly. No good. And it's Skylar McCall clearing for Cleveland Heights. She's aggressive. Her pass back now. Up top to Robbie Caldwell. Into the lane. Put it up. No good. Glass and rim. And Brooklyn Ferguson will get it for Lorain. Quickly into the front court. Nice pass to Janos. Laid it in.
Great court awareness.
Janos with 15, and boy, that's where you look up and see an open teammate, Joe. That's a nice job by Brooklyn Ferguson. Boy, a really tough shot, missing that wildly was Cleveland Heights. Jenkins with a long outlet for Janos. Janos did a good job of catching it. Gets it to Mosley for 3. That's off the rim, no. Under 3 minutes now to go in the third quarter as Lorain is getting control up by 18. Quick jumper, missing that is going to be Brooklyn Pace. Skylar McCall went for the rebound. We get a whistle and a foul on the Titans.
Wow, we were down to 8. Now we're all the way up to 18.
Yes. 10-0 run for Lorain. Substitutions, Nelson Riley back in for the Titans, as is Delasha Nixon. Marshall comes back into the game for Cleveland Heights. She scored 4 in the second quarter. And another substitute, Simone Witt, a freshman, played in the first half, didn't score. She's in for the Titans. Right side, 3 ball goes up, off the rim, no good. Messing that was Brooklyn Pace. The return is up and in by Cassidy Wilson. She has 7. That ends the 10-0 run, but still the Titans lead by 16. They break the press. Mosley, nice extra pass. Nelson Riley had it blocked out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Robbie Caldwell with that block. On Janasia Nelson Riley, a 5'8" junior. So they retrieve the basketball as it got away. It gives us a minute to hydrate. Thanks for the water, Joe, as always.
Yeah, no problem. Got your cooler up there, too. You see, refrigerator.
I see that. I don't know. I'm not used to this cold water. It tastes good. 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Janos for the basketball up top. Nevaeh Head went for the steal, didn't get it. Janos with the shot, a little too strong, back rim, no good. And they'll clear the rebound ahead for Cleveland Heights. Driving in Robbie Caldwell, glass and good. Caldwell with 6. 43-29. Titans by 14, under 2 to go in the third. 2-2-1 full court press. Simone Witt wants to get rid of it, and she's going to get called for a foul as there was a steal. Nicely done by Cassidy Wilson, and then Witt, in a little frustration there, gets called for the foul. You could see Witt wanted to throw the ball, pass it to a teammate instead of dribbling, and Cassidy Wilson got in there and stripped it, and then she was fouled. Nevaeh Head with the basketball. Left-hand dribble just inside the three-point line. Pass to Wilson, outside, three-pointer goes up, blocked by Janos. And on the whistle, we're going to get a foul, and I believe that's on Nelson Riley of Lorain. Rich Strong, Nate Smith, Mark Novak, the officials, and Rich Strong says it is on Janasia Nelson Riley, her third, team's 4th. Tigers inbound it. Brooklyn Pace, 3-ball, missed it badly. Offensive rebound back up by Cassidy Wilson, no good. Offensive rebound back up by Marshall, no good. And a pushing foul on the Tigers. That foul on Robbie Caldwell.
Second.
It'll be her second, team second. Substitution, Nelson Riley out. Coming back into the game is Jenkins. Jenkins has 10 points for Lorain. 1:20 to play. Third quarter. Ferguson driving, shooting, missing. And we get a whistle and a travel. We give it right back to the Titans with 1:10 to play in quarter number 3. Joe, the radio station will reveal our tournament games in that first week of the tournament. We get together Monday morning, but looking forward to seeing where the Lorain County schools end up in all of our divisions. It's always interesting, intriguing. Driving in, we're going to get a couple of free throws. But what makes it tough, as I was trying to explain to some people, since they've gone to these super districts, Joe, you used to know, let's say, we'll use Lorain as an example. You used to know what district they were going to and what, like, let's say 12 teams were going to be there.
Right.
So you could kind of guesstimate as to, who might be seated where and that sort of thing. But when you've got 39 teams that can pick 3 different districts, there's just no way in the world that you know until it comes out.
Yeah.
Free throw up and in.
They could be all over the place. I mean, you could have a great matchup and be all the way down in Copley.
12 points. Second free throw is good. I just feel bad because it's kind of, to me, for the fans, it's changed. You can't go to a neutral site and see 2 sectional games on the same night anymore.
Right, yeah.
From our standpoint, everybody plays same night, same time. You can only do 1 game. 45-29, 50 seconds to go, third quarter. And we've got a new player in here for Cleveland Heights that I haven't seen yet. Destiny Stratford into the basketball game.
That's a Heights timeout. That's
all right.
Full.
Thank you. And that's going to give us a minute here to tell you here towards the end of the third quarter, Titans lead 45-29. We want to tell you that there is help for students and families that are out there, and that is the wraparound system of care. And this help for students and families if you need it with mental health, with health care, crisis response, trauma-specific treatments, legal services. They've got behavior management help, substance abuse, parenting groups are out there, home visits, social and child welfare services, youth and family education. If you need the help, please call 440-830-HELP. That's 440-830-HELP. Or you can email help@lorainschools.org. Another phone number to call, 440-830-4088. And you can also email lorainschools.org/help. Help for students and families. If you need it, please reach out. 46.8 seconds to go, third quarter. Lorain leading 45-29. On the inbound, boy, not bashful, three-pointer goes up. Missing that is going to be Robbie Caldwell. And the Titans with a basketball now.
Yeah, Lorain lucky there. They didn't have anybody guarding her.
Janos with a pass inside. Now Witt picks it up, puts it up, back of the rim, no. And it'll be Marshall clearing for Cleveland Heights. 25 seconds to go, first half. Caldwell looking for Marshall inside. Marshall got it, put it up, missed it. Rebound Janos. Whistle, and we've got a Titan that is hurt on the play. Nate Smith asked the play to be stopped as that looks to be Delisha Nixon, 5'4" junior that is hurt, and the trainer will come out along with Coach Mark Feldman to check on this young lady with 16 seconds to go in the third quarter, and Lorain leading 45-29. And they are going to help Delisha Nixon up, and boy, she takes a couple steps, Joe, and looks like the trainer will take her off the court here. And Nixon is in some pain, no doubt about it. And it will be Lorain basketball.
Brooklyn Ferguson checking in the game for the Titans.
So Brooklyn Ferguson will come in. She'll get the inbound. Ferguson dribbling in the backcourt. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Brooklyn across the timeline, 5 seconds. Got to go now. Brooklyn Ferguson dribbling in, kicks it outside. Three-pointer, Jenkins, short. Foul at the buzzer, and that's going to go on Witt. Witt with her second. And that'll be the end of the third quarter, Joe, as that came with 0.0. It's not a shooting foul, so that'll do it for the third quarter. We've played 3 quarters of basketball. Our score, Lorain 45, Cleveland Heights 29. We're back with the fourth. After this timeout, you're watching WLCS TV 20, the good news for Lorain City Schools Television.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Start of the fourth quarter, Lorain leads 45-29. Titans outscored Cleveland Heights 12-9 in that third quarter. That takes a 13-point halftime advantage to a 16-point advantage for Lorain. Fourth quarter starts, Marshall with the basketball around Witt, put it up, no good. And on the rebound, we get a jump ball. It'll be Lorain possession. Lorain to start the fourth quarter. Janos, Mosley, Witt, Ferguson, and Jenkins are on the floor. Cleveland Heights is going to go with Marshall. Also on the floor for Cleveland Heights, they have got Robbie Caldwell along with Marshall. Cassidy Wilson. Boy, there's a tough screen out there up top. That's going to be a moving screen. Destiny Stratford is in there for Cleveland Heights to begin this fourth quarter. Foul on Witt is her third.
Team sixth.
And Brooklyn Pace with the basketball is the fifth starter for Cleveland Heights to begin the fourth quarter. Marshall with it, working on Witt, who has 3 fouls. Back outside, nice defense by Witt. Brooklyn Pace, tough three. She'll take it, she'll miss it, and out of bounds to Lorain. Titan basketball leading by 16 with 7:24 to go. Joe, you had some breaking news in between the quarters here.
Yeah, I was informed by Parker that Tom Brady has retired.
Mosley with it. Mosley will drive in, and he's going to miss the layup. Well, you know, Joe, at his age, there's a lot of retirees in Florida. He can probably just settle in, and he and Giselle can start having 4 o'clock dinners.
Oh, there you go.
Down there in Florida with the rest of that state.
Well, Parker definitely with the breaking news. He texted me 4 minutes ago, and 2 minutes ago, and 1 minute ago. It's all over the place now. So, well, yeah. Tom Brady has retired.
Second free throw is good. Making 1 out of 2 is Mosley. He's got 14. 46-29. Coming out of there with it and driving in and laying it up and in is Brooklyn Ferguson. I wonder what that may or may not do to Aaron Rodgers. Just talking out loud a little bit.
Well, make him definitely worth more, I would believe.
Or does he retire as well?
No, I don't think he's ready.
Brooklyn Ferguson will get it out to Janos. Janos lays it up and in. Janos with 17. 50-29. Lorain with their biggest lead of the night. Cleveland Heights wants to make a couple of subs here at the next stoppage. 6.5 minutes to play. Spinning and shooting, Robbie Caldwell, and that's a tough shot. She made it. She's got 8. 50-31. Ferguson with it, and she's going to be bumped and fouled. That'll be the 5th team foul on Cleveland Heights.
Yeah, good sportsman.
Yeah, it is. Coming over there to help her up was Robbie Caldwell. Subs, Skylar McCall back in for Cleveland Heights. Also, Jayla Gaston. McCall back in with 5. Gaston has played, hasn't scored. They're going to get it to Mosley. Mosley with the basketball. Mosley had it knocked out of bounds by Marshall. Lorain to inbound with 6:05 to go in this basketball game. Lorain trying to improve, Joe, to 12-4 on the season. One of Mark Feldman's best records to this point of a season that I can remember.
Yeah.
And the inbound to McCall. Oh boy, when he was at Southview, he had some teams. But, you know, I'm talking a long time ago. Foul is going to go on Jenkins, her 3rd. Team 7th, so now Cleveland Heights is in the bonus for the rest of the basketball game. That's the 7th team foul on Lorain. Line right, free throw in and out, no good. Front end of the 1-and-1. Witt with it, Witt gets it to Llanos.
10 count.
Yep.
Got to get it up there.
And Llanos does get it across midcourt. Llanos picks up the dribble, hands it off. Brooklyn Ferguson driving, and she was fouled hard by Marshall. Stops the clock with 5:40 to go in this game. That's the 6th foul on Cleveland Heights, so no free throws here. And Mark Feldman wants a timeout with 5:40 to go. His team up by 19. They'll have 3 remaining as he wants to go to that chalkboard and draw up a play. Titans by 19. Let's take a look over there. And we want to remind you that Lorain City Schools has the sign up for text notifications. And you can text Y or yes to 65, or I'm sorry, let me start that again. You see it there on your screen. Text Y or yes to 67587. 67587. School Messenger will send you updates from any building you selected in Final Forums. Connect with the schools and get updates from one system.
Yeah, what's important about that is, say you have one child in elementary, one in middle, one in high school. You could go online, set your text notifications, so you'll have complete customization. You'll get just your child's schools, which is very nice.
Very good. Again, sign up for those text notifications. Text Y or text yes to 67587. 5:40 to go in the ball game. Lorain leads by 19. The inbound Marshall kind of volleyball slaps it back. Out of bounds, it'll be Lorain to inbound again. Inbound for Witt. She goes back to get the basketball, hands it off to Brooklyn Ferguson. And now Lorain, let's see if they can run the play coach design. Ferguson splits the defense, laid it up, no. Marshall with a rebound. She'll get it to Gaston. Gaston, coast to coast, put it up, yes. Her first points of the ball game. 50-33, Lorain, 5:15 to play. Ferguson at the foul line, pass to Jenkins, passed an open shot. Now she'll get it back and they'll reset to Kayla Mosley. In the corner to Simone Witt. Back to Mosley. Under 5 minutes to play in the game. Lorain taking a little time here. Up by 17. Witt with it. Witt in the corner. Put it up. Short. Rebound. Simone Witt again. Put it up. No good. And it'll be Marshall that gets it. She'll hand it ahead. That's Robbie Caldwell with the basketball. Puts it up, banked it in. Caldwell with the basket. That's a 2. She has 10. 50-35, Lorain by 15, 4:20 to play. Simone Witt with the basketball. Back outside to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson gets around her, passes to Jenkins in the corner. Jumper too strong. And Gaston with the rebound for Heights. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Lorain leads by 15. Gaston, the runner in the lane, missed it, got a rebound back, then dribbled it off one of the Titans. It'll be Cleveland Heights basketball.
Unfortunately, Nelson Riley checking into the game for the Titans.
Oh, thank you. .352 to go in the basketball game.
Rob, looks like Pam Jackson brought you a present.
we got a post-game dinner here for all of us. That was nice of her. So in the corner with the basketball, they're going to get it ahead. Now back outside, the jumper goes up, and it's a no good strong by Jenkins. I think UI and Parker have some food in the post-game here.
Great.
I'm going to have a hard time concentrating on 3.5 minutes. Lorain leads by 15. With the basketball on the dribble is Ferguson. She'll go on the right side. Now they go back up top to Llanos. Llanos with it. She'll get a screen from Nelson Riley. Looking, hands it off. Mosley driving, kicks it outside. Jenkins open jumper. She'll take it. She'll make it. Nice job, Jenkins. 13 points on the assist from Kayla Mosley. 53-35. Titans under 3 to go. And that one is going to be dribbled around, and losing control of it is Cleveland Heights. Mosley with a steal. Mosley on the three-point line. Picks up the dribble, got it to Ferguson. She'll be fouled as Skylar McCall couldn't stop her momentum.
McCall, her second, team 7.
.242 to go in the basketball game. Jenkins comes out. And coming in is Delasia Nixon. Nixon started. She has not scored yet. Ferguson's free throw is good. Brooklyn now double figures with 10. 54-35, Titans by 19. Ferguson again, missed that one. And the rebound is hauled in by Skylar McCall. McCall into the forecourt. McCall all the way to the basket, laid it up and in. Skylar McCall was not to be denied. She has 7. 54-37, 2:25 to play. At the foul line, Llanos inside. Jenkins put it up, no good. Rebound out to head for Cleveland Heights. That knocked off the ball, stolen away. Llanos with it. Llanos, nowhere to go, pulls it back out, hands it off to Mosley. Mosley back out to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson back out. Llanos doesn't take the shot. They play keep away under 2 minutes to play. Lorain up by 17. Brooklyn Ferguson outside as again they play keep away and doing a good job of it here, Joe.
Yeah, it's a good practice against live competition here.
Kayla Mosley out to Llanos. She'll measure it, she'll take it, she'll miss it. And the rebound is Skylar McCall. Minute 33 to go. McCall on the drive, and she traveled. Substitution coming in. We are going to see Bailey Gomez. She played in the JV game. She'll come in here. Gomez will come in to replace Brooklyn Ferguson. And also coming in for the first time is Shadiman Charlton. The junior played in the JV game. She'll replace Llanos.
We'll keep an eye on the court. Parker may join us in the postgame.
Okay. I was just going to ask you, did we want to take a timeout, or are we just going to keep it here,
No,
Joe?
we'll keep it.
Okay.
It's up to you. If you
we can keep it here, and
yeah.
then you can let me know if Parker is he going to try to get a player.
Yes.
Okay.
So if he's successful in doing that, yeah, we'll throw it down to him.
If he doesn't, then we'll eat his hot dog and popcorn because he didn't do his job.
Well, there you go.
with the basketball is Kayla Mosley. Mosley's going to drive in. Mosley put it up, no, but she's fouled. We're kidding, Parker. We'll let you eat whether you get the interview or not. McCall, I should say, gets called for the foul, her third, and Mosley will shoot 2. Stops the clock with 1:19 to go in the game. Mosley's toss is up and in. She has had a really good game. The 5'7" sophomore with 15 points. She is one of 4 in double figures. Second one is good. Titans have only had 4 players score, but they're all in double figures. Mosley with 16, Jenkins with 13, Llanos leads everybody with 17, and Ferguson with 10.
Wow.
56-37. Titans with a 19-point lead. Their highest point advantage has been 21. Head lost it, loose on the floor. They battle for it, and let's see, jump ball with 1 minute remaining, and the jump ball possession goes to Lorain. I'm sorry, to Cleveland Heights. And now they switch it and say, give it to Lorain. Bailey Gomez to inbound, looking. Got to get rid of it, does so, it's intercepted. Good steal there on the inbound by Gaston. Gaston with the basketball. Gaston got it in the corner. Under a minute to play. And Nelson Riley got the steal, and we get a whistle and what? A foul. On McCall, that'll be her 4th. Stops the clock with 50 seconds to go in this basketball game. Titans are going to get the win. They're going to go to 12-4, Joe. They get the season sweep on Cleveland Heights. The only question now is what will the final be? The first meeting over at Heights, Lorain won by 4. This time they're going to win by much more than that.
I would say that's a good indication when you play a team twice. The second time around, it just kind of sees or you see where you're
where you're at.
Yeah, you're.
Nelson Riley missed the free throw, but then she got the steal. Now it's loose on the floor. They battle for it. And we're going to get a jump ball. It's going to go to Cleveland Heights with 39 seconds. You know, Joe, I just thought that 12-0 start for Lorain, it was such a great start. And Cleveland Heights made it interesting, a couple different times. But when you're on the road and you're playing a team you've already lost to and you fall behind 12-0, it is really difficult. You're fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah, they never really recovered, although I believe they had it down to 8 at one point, but never any closer.
Yep. I don't think Lorain ever really felt seriously threatened.
You're right, yes.
With the basketball dribbling around is going to be Gaston. Gaston with her pass to Nevaeh Head. She's inside the foul line, put it up and in, and Nevaeh Head gets her first points of the ball game. 56-39, 10 seconds to go. Nelson Riley gets it ahead to Danielle Witten. Danielle Witten trying to dribble out the clock. 3 seconds, 2, 1 second, and that is going to do it. Our final score here this afternoon, it was Lorain winning at 56-39. As we wait to see if Parker Kapranica will get an interview or two, we can let you know that scoring by quarters, Lorain led after one 16-7. They led 33-20 at half. They led 45-29 after 3, and they win at 56-39. Individually for the Titans, Brooklyn Ferguson with 10, Kayla Mosley with 16, Kiera Jenkins with 13, and Tanisha Llanos with 17. Those are the 56 points for the Titans. Unofficially for Cleveland Heights, Cassidy Wilson with 7, Nevaeh Head with 2, Jayla Gaston with 2, Anna Akoff with 4, Robbie Caldwell with 10, Freeman had 3, Skylar McCall with 7, and it was Marshall with 4 points, and that is the 39 points for the Cleveland Heights Tigers. And it looks like Parker's got somebody for us. Joe?
Parker, can you hear us?
There.
We have Parker's got us, but how do I turn him up, Joe, or is that you?
He should be, go ahead. Is your mic on?
Check, 1, 2.
Okay,
You're there.
all right, you're there.
Okay, hey, I'm here with tonight's leading scorer, Tanisha Llanos. Tanisha, you finished with 17 tonight. How did you feel like you played?
I played very hard. Ooh, I was tired. Like the second quarter, I was too tired. But I played hard. My team played hard too, so I'm proud of them.
So the big thing with you this season, as it's been the whole time, is defensively you are phenomenal. What is your mindset when you're on the defensive side of the ball?
That's a good question. I don't know. I just go and play my defense, I don't know.
And then with the back-to-back threes, and you spear the run that really, that put the game away at the beginning. That's put you guys ahead, and then you work from there. So how did that feel to hit those back-to-back?
Good. It felt very good. Like Maple, it was the same thing. I was hot. I just felt good. Plus, I put the team up because they was having down, so I just put them up. So my coach was very proud of me.
Okay, and then you guys have any questions up there?
Rob?
Yeah, Tanisha, just to talk to us about this team. You guys are 12-4. Just talk about the great regular season you're having to this point.
So Rob just asked about the regular season you guys had up to this point, 12-4 in the season. How are you guys feeling heading into the stretch?
We feeling very good. On Tuesday, we heading up to Shaker to finish the game. I can't play because what happened, but I feel very good about the score and the lead. So yeah.
Hey, wish your luck. Wish the team luck for the big tournament draw tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you guys, and good luck for tomorrow with the tournament draw. And then, congratulations.
All right.
That's Parker.
Thanks, Parker.
Reference to that last thing. The game against Shaker earlier in the season was postponed due to a little bit of a conflict during the matchup. Tanisha was part of that conflict, so she will not be eligible to play, but the game will resume.
All right. Well, thanks, Parker.
Joe, you need me to...
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to close it out for the final thoughts?
How about that? I even got the TV 20 shirt out here for you, Joe. But it was great to be here, and congratulations to the Lorain Lady Titans. 12-4 to this point, a really good regular season for Mark Feldman and his team, and this community can be really proud of this Lorain Titan team this year at 12-4. And as Joe mentioned, tournament draw tomorrow. Hopefully they'll be able to get a home game. That would be great.
That would be awesome. I can't remember the last time we've had a...
We'll just have to wait and see, because with the 39 teams, it's kind of hard to predict that. But, I thought that 12-0 start, Joe, was the difference. When you get 4 in double figures, you're hard to beat. The only thing you'd like to see is some more young ladies get into the scorebook for Lorain, but they get the season sweep over Cleveland Heights, and 12-4 on the campaign. That's a really good regular season to this point.
Yeah, so far so good. Like what we see, and thanks for coming out today, Rob. Really appreciate you working with Parker.
My pleasure.
Aspiring young sports broadcast journalist.
That's what we need. We can't do this forever, Joe. We gotta pass this thing to somebody.
There you go.
So we're happy to do that. So our final score today, it was Lorain over the Cleveland Heights Tigers. They defeat them by a score of 56-39 for Joe Bark and for Parker Kapranica. This is Rob Polinsky reminding you, you've been watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.